Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Cars stream. I love the. I know that there are people in the chat, but the fact that the StreamYard hasn't caught up and says there are 0 viewers right now is extremely funny to me. So I'm just gonna say that we're doing this for 0 viewers.
Okay,
To
cool.
say,
Yeah, that will prevent any stage fright whatsoever.
Yes, absolutely. But as you guys have seen, it's become kind of a tradition for me to do live streams about my cars collection and just car stuff in general. Which is, I mean, it's kind of a shame that I didn't do this actively before. I got back into cars because obviously this is not really a cars forward channel, but I try to make my channel about my film projects and my interests in general. So it's kind of fit in like that.
At least your channel name, Vincent, is just your name.
My name is, it's funny because yours is associated with cars.
Yeah. But I when I blew up, I like it was because of Thomas stuff. Everybody knows me for Thomas. There are very few people in my life that even know the name of the character that's in my profile picture. And you're one of those precious few people.
You were telling me that people said his name was Dr. Z.
I know, and it's really painful. We should have asked the audience. We should have been like, "What is he?" And
what is it? Well, I spoiled it now. We can ask it for like.
I swear, 80% Dr. Z. Yeah, we could. Yeah. And then I could cry. We could both cry.
Right. Well, the thing is with these streams is the only reason I keep doing them so frequently is, first of all, I'm at school, and then when I get back home, I'm like, I gotta see my collection again. So I get it all out again, and of course I'm buying cars in the meantime. And so what that has resulted in, I mean, because it's only been 2 years, that's resulted in me getting like an enormous amount of cars. So like these cars are, these are all the cars that I got this year, like this calendar year alone.
What percentage of that do you think is Cars on the Road?
That's a great question, because Cars on the Road it's really, I mean, Cars on the Road right here is really only like the first row.
That's weird.
But the fact of the matter is,
because I feel like I've heard
this road goes
so much.
Well, Cars on the Road is the main stuff that's being released like right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so that's kind of the stuff that I'm getting that's like fresh in the store, right? But there's other stuff that I'm picking up stuff from like eBay, like ice racers, Rip Clutch Gonski,
Rip Clutch Gonski, ice racer.
I have gotten some Cars 2 stuff because I'm a Cars 2 guy that I've been very proud of this year. Obviously, like this, which I showed off in the summer stream.
Do I have that? I think I have that. We'll see. We'll find out.
This I've been happy to get. And of course, I already showed that off in the summer stream, but then of course, like since then I've gotten stuff like Tyler Gremlin, which I didn't have as a kid. So
I have him, but he's all messed up.
And this I was given this by a friend.
She's on my bucket list
fan. Oh, and of course, as you referred to as the holy grail. I'm very happy to get this. I've wanted this since I was a kid, and
he's just gonna show me everything I don't have.
I'm gonna show you everything you don't have to complement what we are gonna show, which is everything you do have. So the point being that I've collected so many cars. The idea of the first stream was me, I'm going to unpack my cars collection. I'm going to see what it's like after all these years. And then the next stream was like, I'm going to look at my collection after I just totally bought a shit ton of stuff. And I'm going to unbox it for Christmas. Right. And then I came back for summer and I'm like, okay, I want to do this again. What the hell do I do? And so I'm like, I'll just do some weird challenges and stuff. And I just didn't even really bother showing off the cars. Like I tried, but I didn't really go in depth. And I can do the same thing here, but I'm like, this is getting boring. So I'm like, let's have someone else show off their collection.
And that's me.
And so that's Lemmy.
Yeah.
So today we're going to go through as much as we can of, Lemmy's cars collection.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what he had. I mean, I haven't seen it. He did show a lot of it to me once on a Skype call years ago, and I wasn't into cars then. So I don't
briefly,
remember,
not,
not in depth at all. I did make Leland Turbo as a cube as a kid. I don't know if I still have it, but I did do that. Now, burn Rod Torque Redline would be a great idea. I do want extra crispy Rod Torque Redline. I hope that they make him. in 24.
Those videos were. I was at the age of reason by that point, so I knew they couldn't be real. But still, I wanted to believe, you know.
I'm always confused when I look back on my childhood because I'm like, there are things that I know that I didn't think was real, but I also like I look back and I'm like, I acted like this was real. Like, what did I like? You know,
Right.
I don't know. I feel that way about like so much stuff. Like I'm sure that when I saw the compacted Leland Turbo, I thought it was real. By the time I saw Extra Crispy Raw Torque Redline, I was probably disillusioned. But like, I don't know, you know, like
somewhere in between those two videos.
Somewhere in between.
You lost your innocence.
I lost my innocence. I mean, it's the same with Santa. I'm like, I never had the point where my illusion was broken.
Right.
You know?
It just
everyone talks about their point where that illusion was broken. I never had that, but I never like I don't look back at myself as a cynical child that always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's not what it was
I was the same way. Like I remember believing it as a young kid, and I didn't believe it as a teenager, and now I believe in it today. No, exactly. I don't believe in it today either. And so, the fact that was the case is, yeah, at some point there must have been a moment I stopped believing, but I don't remember that moment, which I guess means it wasn't traumatic, which is good.
That is good.
I'm gonna flip this around so that you are next to the lens, so that I'm looking more into the camera.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's probably the thing to do, I think.
I always wanted tar splattered snot rod before realizing it was just vandalized by Sharpie. Amazing. I love that.
Tar splattered snot rod for the win.
I mean, that's a good question. Like, I don't know why they haven't made those. Like, the tar splattered tuners would be variants if they were desperate.
I think the better question is, I don't know why they've made tar splattered McQueen. Like, this franchise is insane. Just the fact that they've gone and made as much as they have.
I think the thing that pisses me off is that they have tar splattered McQueen, and it's just normal McQueen with one tiny little addition, right? And then, like, years later, I mean, granted, it was several years later, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But then years later, they come in and they do Road Repair McQueen, which is just the same thing, but, like, more dirty.
Yeah.
So that's how he should look in that scene. Like, if you were to make tar splattered McQueen, that's what it should look like.
Right.
This is, like, years after tar splattered McQueen.
We better start digging through stuff because
we better. I need to get better with tape.
Yeah, but also every time we mention a car, we should show it to people.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Do you want to go through all of your stuff in detail first, or do you want?
You know what? I think if we, I feel like I just kind of want to get into your stuff, really. And I think if we have time, I don't know, if we do end up doing a second stream, I might talk a little bit more about my stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
my stuff is pretty, I like my stuff, but it's not something I mean, I don't know. If I was going to spend more time on it, we'll see how it goes.
And you already know about all of it.
I already know about it. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, I just wanted to turn
What is
on.
blinking over there?
So that is the Precision Series Sarge playset.
Oh, okay.
I also got this here.
All right. Okay.
So that's fun. I was gonna say, just kind of like to follow up on the paint, the tar splattered like tuners variants. They're doing a lot of tuners variants this year, not like new ones, but like they're re-releasing the Flames ones.
Could they please make Boost's rims like? You know what?
Correct. Yeah.
Let's start with Boost. Okay. Let's take a look at Boost real quick. All right. Here's Boost. He comprises about 1/3 of my collection.
Oh yeah.
So look at the rims. They're like black. They should be like a silvery gray color, but like everything that's supposed to be like a gray gunmetal on him is black. And I think that's kind of keeps him from looking like he does in the movie. I'm not sure what they're thinking there. So if they're gonna redo him, this would be nice.
Yeah. Is that the rims are interesting? They're very.
And he's like,
nice.
Look at that. He's like, I love this because I also have one from when I was much younger that's not in nearly as good a condition. I don't know where the hell he is, so we'll find him eventually. It occurs to me, if I'm going to show off my Precision Series stuff, I should do it now because putting buildings down and then cars makes a lot.
I think that's a great idea because then you
Yes.
can use the buildings as staging areas. which
Okay,
I
so
think
now
is
it's
always
time for me to
fun.
flex heavily to the 3 people who know why this matters.
Yeah, well, I know why. Whatever, we'll make it work. So Lemmy doesn't know this because he left the room right now, but it's just been announced that there are going to be more Cars projects, and I don't know how to feel about that. I'm still trying to find a source, but it's been reported by the official Discussing Film account, so I'm just going to pretend that Cars ended, and they're not making any more because I don't know how to break this to him. It's happening. Well, I know the answer to this, but I can't say. But I will say that I will be doing Cars content in the future. I have a short film planned out with this guy that should probably release in actually just a week or 2.
Okay, so we're starting big.
I wasn't saying anything. I didn't tell them any new info that has just dropped.
Right.
I haven't said anything about that.
About what? What are you saying?
Go on.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Okay. I'll just ignore all that new info business. I don't typically keep boxes for things, but the Precision series is the one thing that I've done that for. Partly it's so beautifully packaged. It's got like the instructions are even in color. Like, who does that? You know?
Sorry, I'm really distracted because a random video just started playing on my computer, and I need to find a way to turn it off. Keep entertaining the people.
Happening to you? Why
I don't know. It was okay. I love the Cozy Cone set, by the way. That's one of the 2 Precision Series sets I do have, so I don't feel jealous yet.
Okay, well, you should prepare. Alright, so now some assembly required. So let's take a look at what we got here. If anyone's curious what this blue line is, by the way, this part is supported by a 4x8 wooden table, and this part is just drywall hovering over nothing.
Real?
Yeah, so when I'm walking up here, this is the part where if you walk on it, you die. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those pieces are always coming off because I usually the reason I'm able to fit all these cars on my table right now is because the Cozy Cone isn't on there. Usually it's just the Cozy Cone that's a decorative piece on that table.
Oh, I left the batteries in this? Am I a psychopath? Jesus Christ. Okay. I think that's just road there. Is it road? Is that road?
That's road.
Okay. Oh, I see. And it goes. Okay. All right. All right, folks. We're okay. Oh, there's like a seam there. Is that? Oh, is that what if I flip there? Does that change? Yes. There we go. That's what we want. Do you remember the big diorama they did where like they had the whole Precision series put together, including buildings that like weren't made yet? Like,
yes, I do remember that.
I mean, that's really what sold it for me. I saw that and I was like, whoa. And then they made half of it and gave up.
It really is sad because you know that they had planned the other stuff.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that. I love that they have they have that display. They have, I don't know if you'd call it. They have a version of a Precision Series display that's, it's in Sargent Surplus. Excuse me, in California, in Cars Land.
Yeah, wait, it's on display in Cars
Part
Land?
of that, yeah. There's in Sargent Surplus Hut. There is. I think it's not as decorated as that one that they revealed, but it's basically kind of the same thing. So that's pretty cool.
No one even fits in here.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, it is a struggle. We got to find some tiny guys. Like,
I mean, if there's, why the fuck do you just have her out? Like, you.
Well, I always have Mama Topolino. These are my 3 cars, by the way. I don't have any other cars. These are my 3 cars.
Okay, those are that's your collection. All right, we're good, guys. We can end it.
No, we're not good. If that's my collection, there's something wrong with me.
I think if there's any reason to keep the Cars franchise going, at least in my opinion, it's just to make it so that Cars Land will stay at Disneyland, because Cars Land is cool.
Yeah,
I don't want that going away. So
I haven't.
If they have to keep dragging this out so we can keep Cars Land, I am fine with that.
It's not far from where I live. I was just never able to get into it because it's like. Okay, I'll be right back.
Annie, you're here as well. Hi, Annie. I think she's just gone.
Hi.
Hello, Annie. Welcome to
Hello.
me making Vincent jealous after this building.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is awesome.
Yeah, this table's gonna be utterly littered in a while. Oh God, it looks like. God, I don't. Like, I store these in the boxes, but that's all the effort I put in. Like, I don't reassemble them or anything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's gonna be jealous.
So let's see. Where's the button? Mailbox? Yes, mailbox.
Yeah. I love that the mailbox does it.
Yeah. These are so creatively designed.
You know what I also really liked about this building in particular is that you can change the inner lighting from green to like yellow. And I was like, it better let me do that. And I was like, damn, it does. That's really cool.
Wait, what do you mean? Like you've got settings?
Yeah, well, if you press it differently, it will change. Like right now, my inner light is green, but if I press the mailbox again, it should.
Oh, you're right. Whoa! Here, check that out, folks.
Warm light inside. Yeah, it's doing it now.
That's awesome.
The camera can't keep up.
Mood lighting, built-in mood lighting.
Yeah, it is. God, that's sick. Okay, so that's Sarge's. I'm glad that the batteries haven't corroded and destroyed all my prized possessions. That's nice.
Oh, my name still being Jeebles is very funny. I forgot that was like that.
Wait, what is it?
My name is Jeebles in the stream from the last stream because it just saved it.
Jeebles. It is pretty criminal that I don't have a Greebles by now. I really should. I really ought to.
Really ought to pick up a Greebles.
Yeah, pick one up. Okay.
Man, for some reason, Lemmy, I thought you got the Greebles at that Target back in November, or else I would have gotten you a Greebles for Christmas.
I considered it, but I thought, like, I don't know. I feel like I should have gotten one by now. Like, if I get a Greebles now, that's behind the curve, you know?
You just need one. You need to be a part of the crew.
I will get a Greebles next time I'm at Target. I'm sure. I keep seeing them, and then right when I decide to get one, that's going to be it. There won't be any more. Like, real and turbo levels of rarity.
Now, Luigi's is the next set that I wanted to get. I think if I get another Precision Series set, the next one I'll get will be Luigi's.
Yeah, this is a really, really good set. Like, I'm not satisfied with all of them. You know, they have their own problems. This one, I really don't have anything bad to say about. It's just perfect.
Oh, this is so illuminating.
Yeah, this one is very cool.
Oh, wow.
Where's the button? That's the button.
Oh, that's the button.
Yeah.
Dusty Crop Hopper doesn't live at Radiator Springs. He lives at Prop Wash Junction. I can't believe you would just mistake these two small-town American towns when their terrain is so remarkably different.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Thomas Theorist said, what part of Radiator Springs does Dusty Crop Hopper live at?
That's messed up.
That is messed up.
Seriously messed up.
Well, he is the Thomas Theorist. He has never claimed to be the Plains Theorist.
That's true.
True.
For all we know, he knows nothing about it.
Also, it's just a theory. It's not confirmed fact, you know.
Yeah.
What if we were both boys and we got asbestos poisoning from Greebles together? Sorry, that's a lot to take in.
Blush emoji.
What if we were both boys? we got asbestos poisoning from Greebles together.
I have 4 Greebles now. I have 4 Greebles now. One I got for my birthday completely unprompted. See, I would have 4 Greebles if I didn't keep giving them away to people.
All of these Greebles you have. All of these Greebles you have, you still haven't given one to me.
You gotta get. Well, you have plenty of opportunity to get a Greebles.
Plenty of opportunity. So, do you only give them away to people who you've like vetted first that they deserve it? Is that?
Well, I mean, it's more so like who can I hoist this upon? Because I know if Annie really wanted a Greeble, she would tell me, or she would get one.
Okay,
I mean,
so it's not
No,
like
exactly.
we both collect cars.
Okay, so it's
And
not
I
like
know
an
you
income
collect
tax or
cars
something
too,
where
Lemmy.
You
But
figure
if I
out how
could-
much someone is making a year, and you're
Right,
like, well,
you know.
if they can, you know, they maybe deserve like 2/3 of the Greebles. They have to pay for the rest themselves. Is that sort of deal?
Sure.
It's like how they
you
give
know, it's
out
an interest
financial
rate.
aid for college.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Oh, that's right. My mom has been asking a lot about your financial aid, Annie. So you need to tell her all about that.
Oh,
Sounds like the question
Lord
my mom
knows
asked.
if I know anything.
Proposing with a proposing with a ring, woke, proposing with Greebles.
Vincent!
you know what?
Wait!
We
We were talking about this the other night.
we were talking about this. I mean, if you don't have a Greebles, conceivably we could, you know.
You get down on one knee and you pull a
I get down
Greebles
on
out
one
of your
knee and
back
pull out a
pocket.
Greebles out of my pocket. That I am jealous of, because that is so cool.
Yeah.
That is Fillmore's taste in,
Oh!
because I know how to read.
Oh!
You know,
Is that why? Is that how you figured it out? Not that
They're
it's
so
burned
cool.
Oh
into your
my
memory.
gosh.
no, it's, you know, it's because I have pattern recognition. No, these are
Wait,
are
this is
Lemmy's amazing. Precision
Yeah.
sets that he has had.
It's really
He's had
cool.
these sets for many years, but he is he stores them in the box.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know
yeah.
this one existed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like super hard to find. Like this one is peak.
I got all of this when it first came out, like when it was on shelves, and I've just had it ever since. I almost never keep stuff in the box, but I knew this series was special, so I was careful to preserve it.
You were
See,
smart.
I was
You
a
were
child.
Very smart.
I was technically a child. I was, what, like 17, maybe? 16?
Intelligent child.
Well, thank you.
That's the wrong way. That's the wrong. Okay. Whatever. Well, it'll be
Oh,
fine.
gee.
It'll be
It goes
fine.
like that. You don't understand. It goes like that, okay? I know cars. See those yellow stripes? That means end of road. That's
See,
what that means.
technically, it would go on its side.
Also, like, sort of a that kind of, that's what you're saying? You want it like that?
I mean, listen. I think for the purposes of the stream, you can have it the other way.
No, there's supposed to be a bit of an overlap, right? It's like...
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Okay, so I think I need to replace the batteries in this because it's not going.
You need to do that.
Oh
I think.
no. Yeah. Get cooking on that.
Can someone verify this? What are wedding flaps? Like, I don't know what this could possibly mean.
Wait, what?
Someone said, don't they use wedding flaps? Like,
Wedding?
I swear Mater mentioned wedding flaps. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like it's church flaps. Like I got church flaps, my butt flaps. Oh, this is.
That's more like a suit, I think.
I should be fired for being a Cars fan. That these batteries are still in here.
Yeah.
That's messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are those the ones they came with?
Yeah. They've been in there for like 7 years.
Oh no!
I'll be right back.
So they made a Precision Series Doc's office as a prototype, and they never released it because they never released like the last couple buildings. But someone has made a custom Doc's office Precision Series that you can buy. It's like $800 on eBay, but you can buy a custom Precision Series Doc's office. I think they've made multiple. So,
wait, who has?
Nice.
Someone has made like a custom Precision Series Doc's office. It's someone in the Cars community, and you can buy it because he's made multiple, but it's like very expensive.
What does it cost?
It was like, I don't know, it was like 600 or something last I checked.
I mean, that doesn't
probably not.
That doesn't hold a candle to how much Flo's Cafe is.
Yeah, Flo's V8 Cafe, just the normal one, goes for thousands, right?
Oh no, I appear to be stupid. It's just off. Here.
Okay.
Well, those batteries should have been replaced anyway.
yeah. You still.
I love this building. I love this
this.
building so much.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, $800.
That's glorious.
This is just totally you guys' aesthetic.
Yeah, I love it.
This is what our future house will look like.
Just you guys in a geodome.
Yeah, I'm so into that.
Speaking of
life could be a dream. Life would be a dream.
Okay, so this is my most valuable asset besides my actual car.
Right. It's true. It's probably worth the most.
Whoa!
Things I own that are worth money. My car. Flo's V8 Cafe.
Yeah. This thing has come up 20% in price since it no,
How about more than that?
What is that? 20 times the price. What is that? 2,000%?
It's come up. Let's say, I don't even know.
I mean, it's 2,000. It goes for $2,000 on eBay now. It was sold at 100. I think that's 2,000%.
Checks out. I have used the Doc's office bathroom though, so don't knock it.
What, at Carsland?
Yes. Someone said,
Right.
I can't believe at Carsland they made all the buildings, rides, restaurants, or gift shops, and then for Doc's office they made it a bathroom.
Is that really what it is?
I think so. If I can remember correctly. I mean, what it is it's really an extension of Flo's. Like, because Flo's is right there.
Well, don't get me started on extensions of Flo's.
Oh, of course. Well, we know what's canon.
How does, that's seriously messed up. In the first movie, it's like this. In the second movie, there's this whole diner right here. And in the third movie, the diner is gone. How does that happen?
I don't know. It's in the shorts and everything, too.
It's really sad.
And, of course, it's obviously there in person. I don't think Ramon and Flo's house is at Carsland because the way it verges off, it goes with the butte. So it's where DJ would be. So I don't think Ramon and Flo's house is at Carsland, which is sad. But I don't really know what they do with just a garage.
Do you think Ramon and Flo have kids and they've just?
I mean, it could be. We see the beginning of their lifespan and like the end. I want to say the end of their lifespan, but that's also like terrifying.
I don't think they have kids. I think they're a childless couple.
I could see either way. It just seems to me like they've lived a really long life already. So like, it easily could have happened, and we just wouldn't know about it. Like, I guess I have no reason to believe it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
That is very nice there.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, that building looks nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna deny.
Oh wow. This
And-
is bliss.
Yeah. Now just
Yeah.
don't get too excited because it's gonna stop and there's gonna be gaps forever. So
Just ignore the gaps. Just ignore them.
It's okay.
You know what you should do? You should do like the Cars Disney Infinity playset and just like put the buildings wherever, because you could literally just choose where you place down the buildings.
yeah.
Why? What the hell do you have going on in there?
Okay, well, I had to put them somewhere. And I'm gonna package every car up in the same package it was in. I have them all still, but I don't. Nobody else.
See, I thought when
This
I
is
looked
like
inside,
a graveyard.
I saw
Yeah.
two. I saw two flows and the color of Fillmore, and I thought you just had a graveyard full of flows. I thought you entirely just decided to put all of your flow
This is where I
diecast
put my flows.
in Mater's junkyard.
It's a good one, Carson.
So this is all the
really
actual
funny.
really good cars. Like, look at that.
That's cool. Yeah.
They all have rubber tires.
What?
He's got
What?
the things, you know.
That's nice that
You
he
can
has the
lift his
things
horn?
that stick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all of
You
them
can lift-
can.
what
All of them can do that.
It's
My
so cool.
gosh. You can get
Yeah.
the inside look.
Insane blunt rotation at Mater's place.
Wow, you can see their engines and everything. This is like a look inside their soul.
See,
I
the
know.
Precision Series singles that you could get, you could always open up and you could look inside. But the ones that came with the playsets always like lit up. So I kind of always favored the light up ones over that, because like I can have like light up Sarge.
This is such a nice Ramon. Like,
I wish that they had made
yeah.
the Cars 3 intro Ramon as Precision Series, because they were going to, and then it was canceled.
that's a bummer. You know what? Like, as a kid, I desperately wanted Ramon to have his hydraulics, and you know they never made him with them until this. And I was like, by the time this came out, I was like, holy shit, that's like what I always wanted. But then he doesn't really roll all that well with them.
No.
So I get why. Right? I get why they
Yeah.
didn't do it earlier. But it's
That's a shame.
still really cool. Yeah. I mean,
That reminds me, my grandma just put together a box of random stuff to give me for Christmas, along with
Yeah.
like a gift card. Anyway, one of the things she pulled out that she just had was this hydraulic Ramon from Cars 2 in package for some reason. So I just have an extra
Nice.
now.
that is
That's
such a
amazing.
nostalgic. That's so nostalgic to me. Like, I love that first wave of Cars 2 stuff.
It's great.
Oh,
It's-
this one is, I think this is glow in the dark, if I'm not
Yes!
mistaken.
I want that glow in the dark film. Well,
He's
I mean they're
cool.
making a new glow in the dark film more now, so I guess I don't need that one. But still, I
wonder
want
if
the
still,
original
it's
one.
been in the darkness too long. It probably won't glow.
He's been in the darkness too long.
Yeah, maybe if I he didn't glow, but maybe if I sun him for a while, he'll glow.
He just needs to go on the porch for a bit.
Yeah.
I just take my phone flashlight out and I just go like this and I go, "Grr," you know.
Oh, that's smart.
I don't like that Sally's taillights are only going on and not her headlights. What's that about?
Wow, that's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
mine still both go on.
the lights are on, but
Wow.
nobody's home.
Yeah, honestly. She looks so much better here, though. Sally has been done dirty for the whole range. You know, let me find my regular.
Exactly.
Where is she? There she is. Like, look at this, right? And then look at this.
So,
Oh!
and then of course I present you the middle ground, which is this, which I think is one of the
Yeah.
That
best
is
versions.
more decent. What is
This, I don't understand why this came out. This is someone in the comments needs to clarify me on this, but this is, as far as I'm aware, the old Sally mold with a new expression that only came out, as far as I'm aware, in a gift pack this past year. Right? Am I right? Because that's weird.
I want
Because they
that.
haven't put this in the single. This should be the single now because they made that variant. But for what? Like, where's
Now-
that?
You know what's shameful is that you remember the really early 12 pack the Disney Store released with all the plastic cars that roll?
Yeah.
Like, this is a better Sally than the one that they've been making in the main range for years.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot closer. So that's something. Here.
True.
What else we got?
That is a much better Sally.
We got
Of course.
Sard, and his like top is actually made of like a synthetic rubber kind of material. It's very satisfying.
Yes, I also have.
That
one
is
has
really
the same
cool.
material.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird, but I like it. It feels
Yeah.
more like that's how he's supposed to be. Like if you've actually found the real Sarge, he would have that texture.
If you found the real Sard.
Like, if you met the guy and you
shit,
touched him.
I found him,
you know.
guys. I found him.
I feel like it probably
that's like saying you lost it when really you just put something back that you took.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't say it on stream, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. We found him. We found our sleeping Sargy. Terrible.
I don't think that's how Sargy would be spelled, frankly. I'm sorry. This I don't care for his eyes, but everything else is so like.
He's like squinting.
Yeah, he is squinting. It's just that the frames around his eyes are really thick silver, and I feel like they need to be finer. But yeah, this is cool. The hood comes open. It's awesome.
Yeah, I never realized that those frames are meant to be like reading glasses.
Yeah, they kind of have that vibe. Actually, I wasn't even trying to say that, but that kind of gives the vibe. But it's weird though, because then when Doc is younger, he looks like he's got like this whole grill that looks like a mustache. He looks like such an old guy. Yeah. And how do you make this look younger? You can't. So when he's young, he just also looks like that. Like he's perpetually looked like a 45-year-old gentleman.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Lightning, just regular old Lightning. This engine.
I've always been fascinated by those deals on that Precision Series Lightning. Like they're so with the yellow.
Yeah, there's so much yellow on there, right? I mean, that is there on the actual, like on the one in the movies, but again, it's not that thick, right? Like you can kind of tell why they never put some of these details on the cars because they're very hard to get right. Like they omit that silver on Doc because they can't make it thin enough for it to look good. So it's like kind of makes sense. They didn't give Ramon hydraulics sooner because he doesn't roll right.
Yeah, yes. There's a reason behind the madness.
Yeah, seems to be.
Yeah, the Porsche is like that for me, Carson. I just love Porsches in general. So whenever I see one, I'm like, Porsche, Porsche. Like, yeah. I'm absolutely that guy.
My dad wanted to get a Porsche for a long time. That was like his dream car. He didn't end up getting one, but he was always pining after like a Porsche 911.
Oh, he has excellent taste.
That I love this junkyard, but it will forever annoy me that you can't fit all 4 tuners in the interior.
I know. And also look at how big the shed is compared to the it didn't need to be this big. This isn't centered. Like look, this is cool, but it's not cool. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
if there's if I'm going to go completionist and I get a lot of money and I win the lottery like Neil Layton, I'm gonna skip. This is one. If I'm gonna skip a set, I'm gonna skip this one.
Yeah, that's the
because I can probably make one myself. That looks that's better.
And I think that it's tough, right? Because here I learned my lesson. I just hit the on button. Hold on. Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. Oh, okay. Now I'm not an idiot, which means I'm an idiot. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. But
what is it meant to do?
It's meant to light up. Here. Not much, honestly. But it's really cool though. These are all rubber tires back here. Like they just put a lot of effort into everything. Like it's all done to a high quality, but it's too squished. Like Mater's junkyard needs to be just center this and make this like half the size. Mater would still fit in there. I mean, here, let me demonstrate to you. Let me take 2 Maters, okay? I'll take 2 perfectly normal Maters. I'll take here.
We're just normal men.
Citizen men.
We got Cars 2 talking Mater. they can almost fit in there together. Like if
wow!
Yeah, it's out of control. Like look at that. That shouldn't be possible.
You want to come home with me? We can be buddies. I've always wanted to be buddies with myself.
I mean, you could definitely put Mater and Mama Topolino in there. You know,
that's true.
Oh no!
Mama Topolino can do anything. All right.
I feel like I have seen a yellow Beyond 500.
I appreciate you coming over to my abode. What is going on in here? What are you doing with my wife? Oh, there you go. He's not what it looks like. I swear. You. I'm here to visit my good friend Maze. What are you doing? You're not this Mama Topolino. I gotta get out of here. Wait, why is there no back door on the junkyard? There always has been in the movies and video games. Surely there should be a way for me to get out of here.
She's just like running off.
You're in a heap of trouble. Oh, God damn. Someone call me a helicopter.
Someone gets the dinosaur.
Lightning, I gotta call in that favor again. Lightning.
Sorry, Mater. I can't really defend you this time. But nobody asks Mama Topolino what she thinks. Maybe Mater's better to her. You know?
True.
Mater wait, no, not the home wrecker, the garage wrecker.
God.
Wait, Vincent! Wait, Vincent, you were looking for a good Mater voice actor. You should have gotten Lemmy.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? But when I cast for the eventual Cars series that I make mooching off of Lemmy, I will mooch off of his Mater voice too. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, anytime, Vincent, just ask.
No, because I made a final video project for my sociology class, and I used some of the cars in it because I wanted to show like layers of like how things are constructed, like like political messages are constructed, then films about that is constructed, and then films about that, and I was just doing like layer within layer. So I used like, the idea of like the director like thing from the B movie, right? Like in the Cars thing. So I ended up having to voice President Mater, which was entertaining. So I don't know how that worked out, but it was fun.
It was great.
A fun time.
You did great.
I feel like I haven't heard you do enough voices. I know you're.
I mean, I would love to do more voices. If anyone's willing to cast me, I think I've gotten better. But I still am not going to do Mater. I'm not there, you know.
Out of principle.
Yeah.
Vincent has tremendous untapped potential as a voice actor. I've heard his voices, and they're just really, really good.
Yeah. Every now and then I hear one, and I'm like, where the hell's that been hiding?
It's because everybody cast him for his normal voice.
Which, you know,
who does that remind me?
It reminds me of
the
someone.
Goddamn cameraman role that I played 7 times.
I know. Now. I mean, that's all I can say. I let you give Coldy a different voice. So.
You did.
Coldy speaks more than the cameraman, so
he does, and that's why I can sleep at night. Thanks to you.
I mean, you know, the thing is, you're so versatile. I'll probably give you a completely different role for Bad Influence too. Like if there's a Bad Influence too, I'll give you something entirely new, and we'll see. How it goes.
Throw anything at me. I double dog dare you.
I will throw several I don't know, Flo's V8 cafes for $1,000 a year. I don't know.
Whoa.
And we'll see if you can catch them and make your money back.
Catch them. Hell yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know how these go. Are these in the right spot? I feel like because it's got to line up, right? Like it has to line up. So like this doesn't quite line up right here. I'm not sure.
We can't see the top because of the camera right now. I could just see the
here.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing with like? I mean, it's got to be because Ramones is on the other side of Flo's over there. What's next to? Next to Flo's is like Doc.
No, so where you are, you need to move Flo's further towards us because Luigi's is right across from Ramones.
Okay.
Oh.
Like it's more like that, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
wait, no.
yeah.
The gap that's missing, I've just realized, is Lizzie's.
Okay.
So Lizzie's would be across from Flo's.
Oh, you're right. You're seriously right.
Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh.
Okay. So Lizzie's would go there.
And Ramon's would go there.
Yeah. Yeah. Ramon's is here. Lizzie's is here. So Flo's is across from Lizzie's?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah, because like the street light is in the middle. And
so then is Doc's right here.
Yes.
And then it goes straight from Doc's to
Sarge's.
The Sarge's. Yeah. Okay.
So that's about as close as we're gonna get, I think.
Why did see? There's no place I can put this that is quite right, though.
See, the thing is Sarge's yard is much bigger in the movie.
Yeah.
Here it's extremely tiny.
God. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's like that.
That's fine. Right. I think that.
So this is. I mean, it still looks impressive from that angle, but I'm seeing the hell of that and that and that and.
Well, it's okay because we don't have to see all the gaps. We only see
You're right.
Two.
Okay, now we're gonna cram it all to the side and go through the actual cars.
Nice.
So.
The cars on the road short film. I'm actually probably gonna go back to that and work on that, but it's I don't know. I'd say maybe it's like 2/3 like filmed. I really haven't done that much on it, but it's short enough that I can pull it together. So maybe in the next.
What are you talking about?
Someone in the comments asked about my Jeremy short.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else about that.
It should. I mean, I haven't really done that much more work on it. Is the thing. So what it should. I mean, I'm here now, so realistically, if I get my butt together, I could even possibly turn it out in like a couple weeks. So that might be the
well, I mean, I'd love to see it, but also do whatever the hell you want.
Yes, I mean, it will. I want to release it because it looks good. It's not something that I want to abandon. So
yeah, it's very pretty. Okay, so we're gonna put all the Precision Series cars on here, and we'll put them in the official order.
I'm gonna be right back and get some water.
Yes, good idea. Do not become dehydrated. All of my Precision Series maters. Oh, this is a good one. This is a quality mater. Annie, look at this. Does the thing. You see that?
Ooh!
Like he actually has like a he actually has a tow cable. It's so cool. And they even have it thread through like yeah, you see like the winch where it like goes into the winch and then it's like it's so cool.
Wait, what? You can like pull it? Like, wait, I didn't know it went out.
Yeah, you see that? I mean, it's too much power for it to even.
Is that the Precision Series mater?
Yeah, it's the. I can't remember if it came with the junkyard or. And it's like.
Oh my gosh!
That is insane.
Yeah, it's so cool. So that's neat. I don't know why he's squinting so hard, but
I am not the biggest fan of this body of Mater, like the mold, but I think I love the toe hook.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The body is has some weird things going on. Where's the other Mater? Is it what is
I'm willing to believe that the toe hook one is the normal Precision Series Mater because it felt like the ones that came with the sets were always like the light up ones. So if there's a light up mater, that's probably it.
I think you're right about that. What did I do with my actual...
They actually ended up reusing that expression on this mater, which is kind of weird. Well, it's close enough. It's not quite the same, but it's like it gives the same vibes. Like this mold is giving Precision Series. Like it's way more detailed. Like I don't know what they put in the acid.
Oh, yeah.
They were cooking this one. I don't.
Yeah, well, the other Precision mater is missing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and also somewhere I have the fabulous Lightning McQueen Precision Series version, but I'm not sure.
That was one of the ones that I wasn't sure if they released that one or not because they canceled so much cars.
That's real. That's real, and it's in my hands right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they. I don't know why Lightning has such a narrow body. I don't think it changes when he gets primered and rebuilt,
So the Precision Series keeps the narrow body, is what you're saying.
Well, this one does, but this one doesn't.
Right. That's I mean, yeah, that's weird though. That's...
Yeah, it's super weird. But anyway, so that's something we have to live with. Let's see. Neighbor and Sally. And then Doc. Then Ramon and Flo. And then where is
Eddie? No,
I have a Precision Series Luigi and Guido. Where are they? That's alarming.
They're in the nether.
Oh shit! Is that right?
Yeah.
They
did not make a Willie's Butte set, and so I tried to make my own Willie's Butte set, and it's under here, but you can't see it. Sorry.
Yeah, how'd you go about that?
So I mean, you could look at the first Cars stream because I have it up for most of that, but I used plaster and foam. I tried to make the Butte itself out of like the foam, the rock formation, and then
I tried
inside, it was like clay and plaster. I used too much plaster on that thing. It was like kind of pointless. When I go about it again, because I probably will try to build it again, I'll go about it differently. But it was a good first attempt.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. But then the thing is, it's really just for looks, because it's like, unless a Willie's Butte track set would work really well, actually, if they were to try and attempt that.
I would love to see it.
All right, I think I will start going through the collection proper.
Beautiful. So, I mean, thank you for showing us the Precision Series sets because they're super fun to see.
Yeah, no, they're really cool. So I figured those should go down first. Now we'll go through. I guess we'll go through the townies. Is probably the way to start. So,
always. I remember back when I started with the townies. Everything was so simple back then.
Back in the day. Okay,
in May of 2022.
Sally, that wasn't all that long ago, Vincent.
It wasn't, but I've basically doubled my collection since then, so it has changed.
We have 2 Sarges. We have another Sally. We have.
Okay, so I know that I said we should have a random chaos bag, but I think just putting the cars in a line would help.
Okay. All right.
I feel.
Okay. We have Sally's. Okay, we're gonna go through the main characters and all of their variants. How about that?
Okay, that works for me.
So we got Sally's. We got 3 Sally's. We got 1 Flo. We got 1 Lightning McQueen. I
love it.
We got Metallic Cars 2 Lightning McQueen.
Oh, that's nice. Nice.
We got Tongue McQueen.
Great, love him. Okay.
We got Ruined the Town Lightning McQueen.
I mean, this is great because you have the McQueen that ruined the town and wrecked the road, and then you have the McQueen that turned the lights back on again, right?
Pretty magical. We have I think this is my favorite Lightning. They
need to re-release this as a Thailand variant soon. I think they really need to because I would love. Yeah, I think they would kill it because they made the Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen because they did the bunny ear version, and that one was great. So I would love to see that here again as well.
I'm sorry, the what version?
So the Lightning McQueen with bunny ears.
Oh, that one. The Easter one. So just to
there's 2 Easter McQueens. Anyway.
This is what we're getting into. Okay. So everyone knows now we're gonna lay them all out. Okay, it's gonna be all McQueens from here on out.
I love it.
Go back here in this little place.
Perfect, love it, great, fantastic.
So we got. This is so sick. This is a Thailand variant, isn't it?
Oh yes, that is. That's quite nice.
This looks so much better than the original McQueen. Like he's got the picked out eyes, like with the frame. The teeth are actually painted in, which seems like it should be a bare necessity. I love that. So that's really cool. What became of Annie?
She said she had to BRB because of her internet connection. So I think she will be back.
Fair. Well, let's just remember to let her back in. I know I'm bad about that with streams, so I'll get.
I am bad about that. I waited a while to add her even into this stream, so
yeah. Well, it's easy to do that, right? Oh, this is cool. This came in the book.
Oh yes, I love this
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
I was also super lucky to get this in the book when it came
Yeah,
out.
no,
It's a
it's so
great.
cool.
It's a great like. Oh yeah.
For those who don't know, there was a book that literally just detailed all the die casts. In fact, here. In fact, it's buried beyond any hope of retrieval, so never mind.
Let me see if I can pull it out.
Yeah, but it's basically a book of all the die casts around 2011, 2012 that were on the market to collect. It's not a full record of all of them, but it's a lot of them. And they put that really cool McQueen in there. There's Cone McQueen.
Okay, see, somehow I knew that this was sitting beside my bed because here it is.
Hey, there it is. Yeah.
I think I showed this in the first stream.
I love that thing.
But I'll bring it out again. This goes up to only 2012 basically, but it's kind of funny because it did show some of the cars that weren't made yet at the time, which is kind of crazy.
Right.
But it's great. It has haulers, fun stuff like that.
I love that thing. I love it. Even talked about like the variant of like some Professor Z's have a foggy monocle and some don't.
It really did. It was like they kind of pulled stuff out of their ass, I feel.
Yeah.
For some of it, but it was good.
It's such a weird oddity because it's something like a fan would make. It's weird that was an official piece of merchandise.
Well, I'm very glad for it.
I do love the Cars 3 McQueen. I just wish... I don't even mind the shape. It's cool. I think the right McQueen shape is somewhere in between the first one and this one.
Yeah.
That's a great paint job. Like, I love that.
This is cool that they show like the variant of Uncle Topolino. That's cool, I think.
Oh,
getting a little dark in here.
What's different about him?
Well, look at the grill. The grill's painted in.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's weird.
Oh. For some reason, my mom got me like 4 or 5 packs of this same like Luigi, Guido, and Uncle Topolino. Like,
yeah.
I had so many of those. So I just have Uncle Topolinos out the wazoo. But I only have one Mama Topolino. It takes great effort and skill to keep her handy. I just make sure I do that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta.
Is this yet another normal Lightning McQueen? Are these both? I can never tell. I'm always scared there's something about them.
There's always the fact that there's the McQueen, there's the normal Lightning McQueen, but then there's the normal Lightning McQueen with the Rusty sticker, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So
there's that.
I don't think I have one without the sticker anymore. I think I painted all of them.
I think I have one, but I don't know.
I mean, I see this time and again, and I'm like, oh, this is the original, and then I realize it's Bug McQueen because he's just got this huge bug with bugs. This is so cool, even though it's like, it's just such a. I wish this was like had a more significant purpose than just a gag, Like it's just such a cool model, Space McQueen.
I mean, what you really need, if you're really gonna be, like hip and with it, what you need is Space McQueen that's also burnt.
Yeah.
Which I don't have.
Oh, you don't
does
say.
Exist. Oh shit!
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, watch that mouth, mister. That's right.
You have burnt Space McQueen.
I do too, unfortunately.
That's extremely funny.
These are interesting. They have the Cars 2 kind of body shape to them. Like they've got like those things down there, the side kind of fenders.
Well, the thing to realize with those is that, I mean, the Take Flight series is like after Cars 2, which is weird because the shorts mainly came out before.
Right.
So it's like this whole weird,
Yeah, that is, that was kind of a bizarre time,
They really wanted to promote planes, I think is the thing. And that's why they did it when they did, because they wanted to lean into...
I have mixed feelings about just planes. Like, the planes themselves I don't care for, but the vehicles, like the cars, are cool.
Yeah, I love the planes.
We were talking about this guy earlier. That's very cool. This fella.
I love him. He's great.
Yeah. Scraper guy. Oh, this is Lightning McQueen with party wheels, I think. I've always wanted all the different versions of, and there's, or maybe this is Party Wheels.
Yes, that one's Party Wheels, and the other one's Traveling Wheels. I have the
yeah,
Traveling
and then
Wheels
there's
one.
Racing Wheels.
Annie has the Party Wheels one, and I have the Traveling Wheels one. So it evens out, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember what this one came with. It might have been Luigi and Guido, or maybe a film. No, it came with a Fillmore. It came with, and here's all the Fillmores I have now. That's about to happen. It came with the one that looks like a child that's taken flight in his imagination.
That's that Fillmore I want to get. Is that Race Team Fillmore? Does that have the logo?
I mean, yeah, it's the
okay, it does, yeah. But it's the pack variant, I think. That's
the only. Now, what I really want is to get the Fillmore with the headset, because this is all my Fillmores.
Yeah.
So I really wish I had the one that has the headset.
Well, this is a random thing, but you can get soon. You'll be able to get a version that has the headset that also glows in the dark, because they're making that one in Glow Racers apparently.
What?
So Fillmore with headset, glow in the dark soon. You know.
So close yet so far. Like, I don't want him to glow. I mean,
you're like, I hate that thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, glow in the dark. Okay, that's cool, but not if it's like, why is it headphone Fillmore that glows in the dark?
Yeah. So to answer, Epic Lafato's comment about checklist app or website. So I started out by doing one of these streams, and I just went through my collection. And at the end of it, I had my whole collection laid out. And so I just took a photo of it. And that's how I kept track of everything. And then as things went on, I discovered various places that I could do that on. And of course, I ended up making a spreadsheet. So I have a spreadsheet right now of my cars collection. But I don't think I would if I didn't have the wonderful website that is the World of Cars forum. Which and so I just posted a link to that in the chat. I don't know if it'll show up, but it's a really great site, because it literally shows basically every car that was made, and you can make an account there that's free, and you can just do checklist stuff with it, which is just great. So I've made several lists there, and wanted, owned, whatever. It's really great. So if you want to keep track of your cars, use that website. It's fantastic. I started working on my own website. I don't know if that'll ever get finished, but similar deal, hopefully.
Really? A website for what purpose?
I'm not exactly sure, but I wanted to lean into the themes and stuff.
Right.
Kind of. My goal was to kind of replicate the Cars Mattel website that I saw as a kid when I was 20, when it was 2013.
Yeah.
So I started going through, and I started putting in all the cars for by year,
Right.
Because if you go on the World of Cars forum, there's different ways that they organize the cars. Some of them are all in box and stuff like that, and that's fine. I mean, obviously, if you click on them, you can get in further and you can see them out of box. But I just wanted to make a site that was just fully how I saw the posters, right?
Right. Yeah. I still have so many of those.
So I started work on that. I don't know if I'll finish it, but I have done work on that website, so that will be a resource soon, hopefully as well.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. No, there's something nice about just having pictures of all the cars in one place.
Yes.
For some reason, my sister and I, when we were doing our Cars role plays as kids, so he's all messed up now, and the reason for that was this was our main Lightning McQueen, Bling McQueen, and for some reason, that was just our main, and I refused to use any other Lightning. So I was very obsessive about things like that back then, and this was one of those things. And I really didn't like the fact that I had to use this one all the time. I wanted to end that. So we did a thing where he fell off a cliff and blew up, and I scribbled brown marker all over him, and I fucked up his wheels and just really messed him up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, he's destroyed now. He's got to get rebuilt, and now I can use any Lightning I want. That's the reason.
That's wonderful. You wrote him out. You found a way to kill him off in canon.
Yeah, I
So,
did.
yeah,
it
that's
actually
great.
happened at this exact spot because this used to be our playroom. It's now my bedroom while I'm home.
I love that.
Yeah, and it's literally right here is where that happened. He fell off a cliff.
That's great. That is fantastic.
But this is my only bling bling McQueen, so I've got to get another one.
Yeah. Is that? Do you also have? I see. Is that Impound McQueen? You have as well.
Yeah, this guy. I got him at like some sort of antique store. It was weird. He was in box but kind of opened, and like he was the only Cars thing there. And I paid way too much for him, but I got him.
Yeah,
so.
I just got him in. I bought some cars off of a friend, and so he's in that batch. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, no, I mean it's great when you can just get a batch of stuff all at once, and it just your collection grows by like a visible percentage.
Exactly. Ooh, Pit Crew Sarge, fun. I still need that one.
He looks so tired. He's like,
he does look tired, yeah.
And then we got what, Lightning Storm? Is that what this is?
That's great.
Yeah. We got we got another tongue McQueen. We got that's what we got. It's disgusting. What else do we have?
I love the Primer McQueen.
Yeah.
That one I need to get.
You look up close.
Yeah.
He genuinely like has like the texture to him, you know, like you see like the it's so cool.
That is on my bucket list of cars. I need that one.
Yeah, no, he's awesome. Where is Dynaco McQueen? That seems like a really
like the normal Dynaco that's not bling bling.
Yeah, I can't find it.
It's funny because I don't have a normal Dynaco McQueen. I just have the bling bling one.
It is
super funny.
It is so nice. Like I just love this guy. Like he's. Turn on the light in the hallway. Maybe that'll provide more.
A little bit.
Yeah, like a slight difference, but like, I love that. Like that's so cool.
I think about this often. I think about the fact that the Muppets, the last thing you see before the credits in the Muppets 2011 is a Cars 2 billboard. I think about that very much.
Is it?
Yes.
That's
it
so
pans
bizarre.
up to the sky and there's like fireworks and it says the end. But during the pan up to the sky, in the background, there's a large billboard for Cars 2 because the movie came out in 2011. It's very funny.
Yeah, honestly. That's so bizarre. This is the cruising, my only cruising Lightning McQueen, and he's all messed up. Like, I gave this to my friend Christopher to play with when he was over once when I was like 7, and I've never forgiven him because this was the one car I was always really careful with, and he just messed it up. Like,
so I had 2 of these as a kid. And I feel at some point in time I used them as Mia and Tia.
Nice.
Because
we all
there were
use
2.
something as Mia and Tia.
You know, and so I didn't have Mia and Tia, so I used them as Mia and Tia. And in Mia and Tia's adventures, I somehow thought it would be a good idea to just like have one of them just like dive into peanut butter. So one of my, old Cruise and McQueens was just fully just coated in peanut butter, and we had to get it out, and that was an ordeal.
That's awful.
It was very funny.
That thing would give me an anaphylactic reaction.
Yeah, that would be the worst McQueen ever.
Good Lord. That's what this looks like. Absolutely.
Yeah, basically.
I love that there's just like a normal, just like this is such a special car, but it's just I don't know, it's so attainable, but it doesn't feel like it, you know?
Yeah, well, this was the car that got me back into collecting because I saw that on shelves in 2021 and I wanted to get it, right? Because I didn't get that when Cars 3 came out, but it was always such a cool car, and so I really wanted to get it. And so I was like, oh, but I shouldn't get it. I'm not collecting that. It wasn't really on my priority list, but Annie got it for me. And so I had that at college. And so just like playing with that, eventually got me back into the whole thing. So I have a lot of gratitude to the fabulous McQueen,
Yeah, no, I mean, that's cool. I didn't realize it had such significance. But I mean, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, for a car to get you back into it, it makes sense it'd be that one. I mean, they do really play it up. I do think it's weird that Lightning is like wearing his dad's clothes. That's a little weird, you know?
I mean, I feel like at this point I'd just be spoiling it, but I would want to do, if I did something with, like, if I did a story post Cars 3, I have thought a lot about the weird implications, and not just like, oh, that's weird, but like, what would that mean for a character to be like almost wearing another person's skin?
Yeah,
and how that would affect them,
just,
you know?
It's not like I don't know. It's bizarre, but I don't wish they did it differently. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a criticism. It's just kind of, I don't know how to feel about it. You know, it's a little stalkery. If Doc was still alive, that would be weird.
You'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's very cute though. It's very cute.
It is cute, yeah, and it's, you know, the heart is there. This might be my favorite Lightning McQueen.
It's just so good.
It is.
Oh, I have something fun to show you because I got this for Christmas. It's a mini version of that.
Nice.
They made a mini transforming McQueen,
I didn't even know they did that. They're really out of control with that range.
They are. I mean, the great thing about minis for me is that, like, when I'm collecting it, I'm like, I can buy models that I already have in 155 scale and have the excuse of buying them again as minis because I'm like, it's all new, you know. It's like starting from the ground up.
That's true. It's a solid alibi. Oh my god. Let's see.
Oh, do you have the present that came with the festive Luigi and Guido still?
No, because they came in a 5-pack.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, these are so cool.
See, the only reason I bring it up is because when they re-released those two, the present they gave them was a different color. So it was like kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, that is weird. That sounds like a collector's nightmare situation.
Yeah. I also got Hot Rod Junior moves when I got it. Sorry, I was reading the comments.
We need more Luigis. I think I just piled all the Guidos. I've been pulling these out of drawers. I used to keep my wooden railway stuff in these drawers, but they're empty now because all that's in Pennsylvania. So I've been able to make use of these. Yeah, just in case anyone is very curious, it's these drawers right here.
Oh, these are awesome.
Yeah, no, they're really cool. I could see myself storing my car's stuff in there more permanently if I organize it better. The only thing that I worry about is the bumper-to-bumper happening in there.
Right.
Luigi just looks 10 times better with the rim around his eyes. Like,
they made... I mean, you know what's even better? That... I don't know if it was the Precision Series Luigi, but they made like a Luigi... what was it for? The flag-waving Luigi variant that they made for Cars 3 was really good. That's a good Luigi.
I'm right here. This is the best Luigi
Yes,
ever.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. If not for the flag, like, this is amazing. Like,
it's really good.
In fact, I think they redid the whole mold. They did. Yeah, everything's different on this. Like, the windows are bigger. If you see that, you know, the cabin is kind of wider. The windshield's wider. The beret is different. Look at the back. Look at that window difference.
Wow.
That's a whole.
That is striking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the green flag one instead of the checkered flag one, and I think it shares the same mold, but it's definitely much nicer.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. Let's see. I know there are more Guidos. Oh, I do have a second Mama Topolino. Look at that.
There we go. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Wait, do they look different? Let me see.
Oh, this is a unibody.
I was gonna say they look. Yeah. Okay.
All right, that's very cool. Okay. That's probably why I got it. I vastly prefer unibodies. Let's see.
It's just all the townies and then the Topolino family.
Yeah, maybe they moved in at some point.
I mean, they're family.
Yeah.
You know, when you're here, you're family.
Extended family. some of my favorite cars in the entire range are Lightning's pit crew from Cars 2. I love these. Like,
Those are great.
this is another really good Luigi paint job.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's
look
nice.
at that. So cool. I just need Fillmore, and I'll have all of the pit crew.
Yeah, you do need Fillmore. Like, I'm looking at that, and I'm like, bro, he needs Fillmore.
Yeah, desperately. So I think I should go through all the maters. Let's see.
Oh god, all the maters. That's
right. Each and every mater.
I kind of forgot this. I forgot that they implied that Uncle Topolino used to live in Radiator Springs.
Did they?
Yeah.
Or no? I think it's when they used to work for me. Like they lived with me and then they moved.
True.
Like,
that makes more sense. Yeah.
They learned the tire trade and then they hit the road. Waiter mater.
That's just great. It's just classic.
I know. That expression is perfect. Sad mater with the
that
95.
was so hard for me to get a hold of. I got that this year as well because it was the last car that I needed to complete like the year 2013 in collecting, because that's my favorite year of cars was 2013. It's because when they merged the Cars 2 and Cars 1 lines.
Right, yeah.
And I just loved that year. And this was the hardest one for me to get a hold of. Not because it was super expensive or anything, but just because it was so hard to, like, it rarely came up, you know? And
right.
It was like, I'm not gonna, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like it's crazy they even made this. Like
it really is.
That's obscene. Was he in a 2-pack with the?
With Holly, which was another reason why I probably didn't get it at the time.
Just a regular Holly, or
it was just a regular Holly. It was just regular Holly and an airport mater.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always loved this guy. He's
great. I also got him this year for the first time. Very cool. You know, they were going to make a version of him that wasn't airport security, but that was like Grand Prix security that was canceled, and that would have been pretty cool.
You're gonna flip when you see how many just like regular like race fans I have. It's nuts.
Race fans are something. I will say.
It's sickening. Like, I'm looking at the drawer right now.
They're like my least favorite part of any Cars collection.
I know. But I'm also impressed.
But they're nice.
Here.
I've always enjoyed the little backstories that they gave them, especially in, Cars.
Yeah,
Cars
yeah.
9
I mean,
Cars 1.
I do appreciate that. You know. God, so we'll go through the race fans in due time. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I grew up with I got the Diecast Mater the Greater way after I got the play set. So I'm always surprised when this is metal. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the real one.
I still don't have that one. That's still weird to me because I just think of the plastic one. Because the plastic one's detailed enough. It looks good.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what. No, you don't understand. Like, I don't know what they were smoking because yesterday, like, I was looking at the Tokyo Mater in the plastic one, the plastic Tokyo Mater that they made in the set, and I have that. And I just compared it to the metal Tokyo Mater, which I got recently. And it's like, these just kind of, they look the same. Like, there's obviously some difference in quality. This is the metal one. But I was like, the plastic one just looks like this. Like,
it does.
Not that much of a difference in quality. Like, it's that good. Like, I miss when they made cheap plastic toys that good, you know? That's
honestly,
my thought. Because it's crazy because also if you compare it to the Dragon Lightning McQueen, the plastic Dragon Lightning McQueen of the same time looks so much worse than the one that they actually made. And I don't know why the maters are so accurate. So it's
something about the injection molding, I guess. Like they took more care with him. Or maybe he's easier because he's boxier, something like that. But at any rate, like I was so dedicated to collecting all the plastic playset cars. I have a lot of those, and I love them. Like, I even have like the plastic Professor Z, and I want to go through that too. It's so cool. Here's the plastic Mater the Greater.
Oh, he's great.
I obsessively I tore off the hat so he could take it off.
You can do that?
Well, when with enough brute force, you can. Yeah.
That is insane.
I don't recommend murdering your mater in such a way.
So I don't know if there is a way to identify what like the packaging set is for a diecast if you got it like out of box, because of the fact that for so long they made just like the normal, like unless you got a car very recently, there's really no way to tell. There's small variants, but I think it's just kind of like doing it like, oh, if you got something in 2008 and they just reproduced it again in like 2010, it's like, just whatever. Like it's basically the same thing. It's unless it's like a very significant difference, like a unibody, which is like has like plastic, like a unibody is like fully metal, and then I don't know, and that's just hard to identify. So it's like, it's give or take. It's give or take.
Yeah, you know more about that business than me.
Oh, is that Mater with the reindeer hat?
Yes, I love this.
Oh, that is nice.
It's an amazing model. The tires are rubber just because, like the only problem is that the eyes have this like defect. They're like really speckled and scratched. I don't think I did that. I think he came like that. But yeah, he's really pretty.
I love that Mater. The one that they've been re-releasing, I don't have it because they've been re-releasing it. I just want to clarify that I did get the original version, but I have the green hat Mater. And I just I want them to re-release the reindeer hat Mater.
Yeah, I would love that. We had a good friend that lived nearby, which she was a really big cars collector. She was in her 50s or so. So she was. It seems like there are a lot of like just grown adults that get into cars because they like cars. And then Pixar cars came out, and they're like, "Oh, I collect this in the same way," so they just went for it. Her name was Karen, and she gave me like so much stuff. It was so kind because she had an immense collection. She had duplicates of things that you should not have duplicates of. Like they are like rare things that she had.
Wild.
So she got me the Pope Mobile and the Pope.
Oh,
she got me all the Christmas stuff. She got me. I mean, it was we paid her for it, but we paid her like a reasonable it was very generous of her to like get me all that stuff for Christmas. So that was like how I got a lot of really good stuff.
I have to ask, just because I'm looking at it now, I see you have two like bomb Maters.
Yeah, they're different.
Do you have the different versions of this, or like?
Look at the timer and how it's.
Oh shit!
Yep.
So let me look on this. Are the logos? Yeah, one's got the logo and one doesn't.
See,
wow.
I don't even remember. I don't have like core memories of getting these, but I do remember I got them very deliberately because they were different.
Right. No, absolutely. That is crazy to see. Wow.
Yeah. I
did not know that the bomb itself was different. I thought it was just the logo.
I am not this like meticulous or stamp collectory about anything else in my life. The cars is the one thing where I'm like, yeah, I do want all the variants, Who else we got? Oh, we got Mini and Van, but they're not the originals. They're like re-releases.
Yeah, I still need just normal Mini and Van. I don't have them. I have like a weird lenticular van, and then I have like
me too.
Mini and Van.
We'll find them. All the lenticulars, they almost just don't count to me.
I don't, because I keep seeing like lenticular Wilmar flats, and I want Wilmar flats. He's like the only race fan that I care about now at this point that I don't have. But it's like, I don't want the lenticular version because it's just, I love how much force you're putting these Maters down with.
These Maters.
These Ramones.
That
is not correct. That is not right.
My apologies. That's embarrassing.
You have two Cars 2 Ramones that I still want. I feel like I have access to I have an opportunity to get the hydraulic Radiator Springs Ramone, and I have not gotten it yet, so I will probably. It's pretty rare, but I think I can pull it.
This let me find the one that isn't hydraulic. Because
also the regular Union Jack Ramone. I don't know it was kind of made unclear. I don't know if they're releasing the one with the paint gun or like the normal one, but they said that they're doing Union Jack Ramone again as like a release this year. So I don't know.
Did they cancel the paint gun one or?
They eventually released the one with the paint gun.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I had that one. I want to.
I'm reverse. I wish I had the normal one without. So. Garnet, I have dropped the link in Cars 2 chat. So scroll up in Cars 2 chat.
What is that, Garnet? Is Garnet joining?
Yeah, Garnet said drop.
Garnet, get in here!
So.
Get in here.
Did they change mini and van shapes in Cars 2? I mean, this is a fantastic question. They did not release mini and van as part of the Cars 2 line. However, they meant to release a version of van, and they canceled it. But there was a Cars 2 variant of van. People have like canceled versions of it, but it's crazy.
What, the one with all the maps flying out, or what?
No, it was just like it was just a facial expression difference. That's all it was. Which is weird, but I would have been cool because I remember seeing it on Take 5 a Day, like back in the day when they were like, oh, new cars, and there was like a variant of van for Cars 2, and they never released it. So
I can't find my most cherished remote. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. I think this is my favorite car of all time. I love this.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's peak Cars 2, like early nostalgia for me. Like I love this guy, and it's just a great paint job. I love Ramon. I mean, he's been in the running for my favorite character for a long time. This guy is great.
It's just fantastic. Like all the different, yeah. Cars 3 Brent Mustang Burger is, I guess I would say it is cooler because it has the yellow headset. But Cars 2 Canceled Van, I guess, is more in my wheelhouse because I'm a Cars 2 guy. I don't know. I don't have any canceled cars. I would like to one day.
I love the ones with the headsets. Those are so cool.
They're very fun.
It was such an achievement for me when I had all of the headset, announcers.
Annie is back. Garnet says that they're stuck in the desert, so I don't think they'll be here for this stream, but they might be here for another stream if we do another one. I do collect mini racers.
Oh, yes.
As a matter of fact, I just kind of recently started collecting them, but I've gotten some cool new ones, like Tokyo Mater is a mini racer, which is cool that they even made that.
Very nice.
I'll probably show more of those at another time. Of course, they made Headset McQueen this year, which of course, it does not exist in 155 scale, which is kind of interesting. So.
Oh, what you mean? Like from the last scene?
Yeah, from Cars 3. Yeah.
That's so cool. I wish they'd go ahead and make that in 155 already.
I hope they do.
I wish they didn't have this in a lenticular.
Yeah, well, you missed out because they re-released that last year.
Yeah, well, no, I know they did. I've been meaning to get it, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot easier to track it down now.
Yeah, probably now. Yeah.
But part of it might be my pride, but I do kind of want the original, just to finally get it after all this time.
Yeah.
It's time for race cars, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Let's go!
Seems so reluctant. You're like, well,
they're re-releasing. Listen, I have warmed up to the Cars 1 racers because they're so iconic. Like you can't think of. I feel like you can't think of Cars without thinking of like some of these sponsors that just came out. Like it's just so iconic. I feel.
It is, but also like, just like these. Like here, this face, right? It's just the
same.
Yeah, and they've got Sally syndrome. Like they look bad for the same reason, right? They're like too wide, and their eyes are too tiny and close together, and then they're all the same. So like, there's that guy. There's Easy Idol. There's Towcat. There's.
I don't know. I'm getting a little more into it because I like the Thailand variants. I think the Thailand variants look marginally better. I
agree. I got this the other day, and that
I got that for Christmas actually.
Was this guy?
Oh my gosh, twinning.
Yeah. Were these guys? Were they shaped like Sidewall Shine before, or did I imagine that?
No, no. You might have been
I'm thinking of N2O.
That one. Yeah. Mr. President! Aw.
Special guest.
See, you're the opposite of me because I had a hyperfixation moment last year where I was like, I want all of the Demolition Derby cars, Epic Lafto. I was like, I need the Demolition Derby cars because they're my soul. Demolition Derby cars. It's so funny because Demolition Derby was like my least favorite scene in Cars 3 when I watch it, and now it's my favorite scene because I get it. I understand it now.
That's interesting. I haven't gotten to that point. I mean, I just don't care for it. I mean, it's good. I'm glad it's in there. You know, I think
I feel like I understand it on like a spiritual level now. And I'll make a video talking about it, but it's kind of funny because I'm just like, oh, these are just little fucked up guys. Like that's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't want it to change. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just it's not my thing. You know.
Yeah, and it's a very, yeah.
You don't know how horrifying it was for me to realize that
Bye, Garnet.
Bye, Garnet.
Ta-ta. Did Garnet not make it in?
Nar.
Single tier.
But
anyway, I think that I had a lot more of these like boxy ones, you know, like League Class. Like I had Misty Motocross, I had Vitaline, I had like a lot, and I realized I like repainted all of them. And this is the only one I have in this shape until the other day where I got Vinyl Toupee. And that's
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You got Vinyl Toupee.
What a
I
name.
also got Vinyl Toupee.
I know you did.
I got a Vinyl.
Vinyl Toupee.
Yeah.
Do you have the old boxy Sputter Stop, or did you also paint over that?
Old boxy Sputter Stop. I think I did paint over it, which is single tier.
Let me bring that one out because I want to show something.
Mm-hmm. I love the vinyl or the synthetic tires, but I just
they just come off so easy.
They do, but I kind of love that because then you can like do that, have their tires blow out, and then put them back on, because they go back on easily. But that's my only version of some of these, and that frustrates me. Like I only have Octane Gain with the rubber tires. I only have Revolting with those tires. I have Trunk Fresh. I think I had a Trunk Fresh with synthetic tires, but this one doesn't. So I guess I got another one at some point.
Okay.
Fiber Fuel.
So here is the old. I want to just like make a point of showing this old Sputter Stop. So this is the old Sputter Stop.
Yeah, I never had that, but I would want it.
And so this is pretty cool. But then they re-released. They made the Thailand version, and this is just such a marked like change that it's kind of shocking.
Yeah. And it's weird
because it's
like
not just.
It's the same expression done right, but also the colors are drastically different.
Colors are drastically different. It's not even just this green. If you look at like the logo has a different color. Like the Thailand version, the new one, it has like the orange is. I don't know if the orange is less accurate, but it fits more with the orange because it's just the same color, right? This is kind of weird because it has like it's all orange and then that's like a red.
Right.
Stop, and then that just is nice. And it's also the eye color is different too. Like the old one has brown eyes, and the new one has blue eyes. So
no, you know who that reminds me of?
I know who that reminds you of.
Yeah, but it's not time for him.
But it's not time for him yet.
No, we're gonna wait a while on whoever that is. I'm not gonna say the name because that's like Schrodinger's cat. Okay, and then.
I mean, there are two versions.
Dale Earnhardt is the only good-looking car in the whole original range, but I still desperately want the one from the Speedway of the South set, like the little.
You want the bad-looking one?
I do. I do want the bad one. Yeah, I'm dying to have the bad one.
Yeah.
All right. These now, it just. Like, it dawned on me in 2017, then I forgot, and then it dawned on me again the other day. They literally just used his mold for everyone in Cars 3.
Basically.
Yeah, and it's drastically better.
I love all the Cars 3 racers. I just think... the thing is, it's like, a lot of them have the same kind of same body, same expression syndrome, but at least it's pleasant.
Yeah,
like I'm looking at it, and it's pleasant to look at. And
these guys are like, Grr! And all of these guys are like,
see, I kind of rationalize this as being like, this is the changed view of racing. that McQueen has, because it's like, you look at the first movie, everyone's a competitor to him, and then in the third movie, all these cars that are at the beginning of the movie, they're all his friends, right? So they're all friendly. And then you go to the next gens and they're all angry again because they want to.
Yeah, no, we've talked about this. This is that very much feels like the energy, which is why I think it feels right.
Yeah.
I've
definitely mentioned it on stream before too. So I'm just, I'm a broken record at this point, but I still think it's such an important thing to like note because it's such a drastic like change between the 3 different types of piston cup racers. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
In my heart, Brick Yardley is one of the 3 one of Lightning's 3 friends.
Oh, he is. He absolutely is.
He got cut basically. Like it still counts to me.
I mean, he's in the video game. I'm gonna say he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love these 3. They're such cool looking cars.
Yeah, I mean they had a what was it, a 5-pack, and it had the Rusty's McQueen from the beginning of Cars 3. It had Bobby Swift, Cal Weathers, Brick Yardley, and the new Todd Marcus. And I was like, this is perfect. Like this is just this is ideal.
Yeah,
you
honestly,
can't get better than this. This is like the group, you know.
Oh yeah.
I like that I have more Cars 3 original racers than actual original racers.
That is a lot to take in. I don't know if I'm okay with that, even though I like them better. I don't know if I can forgive you for that.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Good Lord. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom, entertain the masses.
Oh, God. Well, see, now I feel like I have to go to the bathroom. Okay. I
mean, you could.
I could, and then Annie could entertain the masses.
I could.
Are you entertaining right now?
I can.
I feel like every time Lemmy goes to the bathroom, we should talk about the fact that it was confirmed that they're doing more Cars projects, like, right before the stream started. I think we should keep bringing it up every time that he leaves, so that it's like extremely funny.
Oh, this is the first time hearing of it.
He doesn't know that apparently that they're going to be doing more stuff eventually.
You're just hiding this.
It was we assumed that this, but as I said, I want them to keep doing more car stuff, even if I don't want it as an artist. I want them to keep doing more stuff so that they have a reason to keep Cars Land in Disneyland. That's my thing. So
you have your selfish reasons.
I have my reasons, yeah. Do any of you know what World Grand Prix racers will be re-released next year? It's hard to tell because some of the World Grand Prix racers, as far as I know, are actually being released in there's going to be a new series. I don't know if it's going to be new or if it's going to be re-released, but the implication is, I mean, no one's really reported on this, but it's pretty clear if you actually look at the stuff. There are new listings for racers that are labeled World Grand Prix this, and they're separate from the original listings. So there is going to be a new World Grand Prix series as part of the main line, which is the first time it's happened in I don't know how many years. So I don't know. This could be like a re-release of Ice Racers or something we've seen before, but it's going to be something new. And just as an added bonus to that, whatever series that they're doing with the World Grand Prix racers this year, whether it be new or whether they go back to Ice Racers, they've included Jackson Storm as part of that. So Jackson Storm, in some weird twist of fate, will be lumped in with the World Grand Prix racers, whatever they're doing. So I don't know. I am excited for whatever that is. So
that's messing with the timeline severely.
Yeah. I think, what was it, like Francesco, Carla, Max, and Jackson, I know, were all confirmed. So who knows?
This looks, again, we keep saying this, but it looks so much better. Like, look.
I need to get one of those. I saw one the other day, and I was like, do I get this one or do I get like another car for the wall? And I got another car for the wall because I have a Cars on the Road wall.
Fair.
But I want to get one of those eventually.
This makes the original look like he has Neanderthal forehead, like not broken up enough.
Yeah, like Sally.
Okay, so Raul, Jackson, Francesco, Max, Carla, and McQueen are the 6 that we know are being released as some part of some series next year.
Okay, so that's all the racers except for the Cars 2 racers. So that's all the NASCAR stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice.
Let's go.
There's a lot of Cars 3 stock cars that I don't have, but I would love if they re-release those guys, but I don't think it's gonna happen like anytime soon because they're still on the Cars 1 stock car kick right now.
I was wondering,
and they're always doing next gens. I don't know.
If they genuinely put like if they release like a Motor Speedway of the South set like in stores, that would be wild.
That would be wild.
Like.
So the funny thing is, Adam, is that we never actually, I mean, I didn't personally, but we never really actually got to talk with Britt Allcroft in terms of like the meet and greet setting because we had to rush out of there.
We had to catch a train.
It was a whole thing.
We genuinely did.
But it was great seeing her. It was great seeing her because we were in the area.
We were kicking ourselves because it's like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, but
no, Christian offered to me. Christian Cortez was like, "Do you want my place in line? Like, just like if you step in, take this."
I honestly,
really?
Yeah.
What a sweetheart! I love him.
Because he knew we had to go, but he's a great guy.
I'm not kicking myself, honestly. I mean, like, because the thing is, I'm not going to be able to connect with Britt in 5 minutes. You know, right. It's like, it's a nice novelty to be able to say I did it, but like, I'm not going to be able to say anything of meaning, in such a short time. I don't think. That's me anyway.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Which one of these Lewis Hamiltons?
We were like planning our escape from the venue, and just like, I swear, not even 3 feet away, she's just sitting there at a table.
Yeah, it was wild because it was just like, okay, yeah, like, oh, we're gonna do this. She's just there. No, because like the line, like she was right by the door, so we were like right there, and it was so funny because it's just all this shit happening, and there's this long line to meet Britt Allcroft and Rick Sigelstone. We're like right next to them, but we're talking about like leaving. It's very, very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Adam. I mean, it was a nice.
Yeah, and our friend. I remember that. Yes. Yeah, our friend Matt C. He did get to meet her, so it's unfortunate that he's not here. He actually got like a replica Toby face signed by her as a gift for someone special. But yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I mean,
the face then broke in the mail.
Oh.
To the person it was intended to go to.
That's so rough.
So I still don't even know how to process the whole model Peter Sam thing because I kind of knew that it existed. I knew where it was for like. I didn't know where it was exactly, but I knew that it was around. I knew that we had contact with people who had it for like a year or two before it was actually revealed. But we had to rush out of there, and there were so many people around the prop. I didn't get that long to look at it. It's still like, I can't really even process, like, oh, that's Peter Sam. Like, that's a wild thing that happened.
I mean,
I don't know.
You've seen props in person before, though, right?
I have, and it only really like hits me every once in a while. I feel like I'm not like I even went to Drayton Manor, right? So like I've seen a lot of these props. To me, right. Honestly, even Drayton Manor was like, in some ways. I mean, it's not. I'm not gonna talk about Drayton Manor and whatever that whole thing is, but it was more exciting for me at the time to see them in the context of the sets. Because that to me is Thomas. The magic of Thomas is that world of Sodor. So when I see the props kind of out of context, it doesn't, hit as much for me. But like when I saw Duke, when I went to Edison one time, I was like, wow, shit, that's Duke, right? Like, I'm writing a movie about Duke. Like, it's like, okay, that's wild, there he is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is powerful.
But it's just something that comes and goes. It's not something that I obsess over. It's not something that I think about a lot. But when it comes, it's kind of magical. It's like
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely sentimental in general, but I don't know. Like when I see the models in person, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I knew they existed. I knew who owned them. I knew where they were, and now they're there, right? It's just a confirmation of what I already knew, So it's like there's not any new. If I got to hold them, maybe it'd be different, But like, just seeing them there under glass, I'm like, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter if that's a foot away or like 2,000 miles away, right? Like I still can't get up next to it, really. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't go crazy over that, but it's really nice that people have been able to see them. I just like knowing that Peter Sam's safe.
Right.
I really did not expect that at all. I thought, some guy had him and we'd never see that model again.
Oh yes, my favorite. The World Grand Prix racers and Mia and Tia.
That's right, yeah. I've got some of the metallic World Grand Prix racers.
Oh, sick! I mean, you
Oh,
have
man.
more metallic racers than I do.
Those guys right there. And
I have the weird gold Rip Klushkonsky. That's all I can say for myself. And of course, I have all the silver variants of them too.
And these are some of the coolest things I own.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
I love these.
Oh, that's amazing.
What's really tragic is that you're gonna see a gap, and it's not.
Oh no!
You can't. You cannot fix it. You are absolutely correct. You can't.
Yeah. It's because this poor bastard.
Yeah.
Rip Klushkonsky, always neglected.
The only version they made of him was a weird gold metallic version, and I don't understand it. I still don't understand it.
And
you know what's weird
is that this is complete.
True.
But yeah, there's no silver.
I don't know. Like I feel like somewhere I have a silver Lewis and a silver Max that are still in box, but I don't know where the hell they are because I feel like I don't understand why I would have gotten all the others from the Kmart day and not managed to get them, but right. I don't have them, so I don't know what the deal is with those two.
Yeah, I have some cars like that have disappeared, but I'm like, what? I know I had these. Also, there's very few things I've been collecting over the last 5 years or so, but because I really pretty much stopped collecting after Cars 3. I've done more of it lately because of you guys, but I haven't been collecting hardly anything for a while, except for a few things that are like, I just made promises to myself years ago and I'm not going to break them. Right. So it's like, one of those things is I wanted all the World Grand Prix crew chiefs. So every time I see
that's fun.
Yeah. So every time I see one, I get it, regardless of even if I'm into cars at all at the time. It's just like an automatic thing. I'm going to get it. So the result of that is that I hadn't really, until a few weeks ago, looked at my whole cars collection all at once for years. So I didn't realize that I have all but one of them. And that was crazy. Here. So like I've got Miguel Caminos.
I actually just bought that yesterday because he was on Amazon. I had an Amazon.
Yeah, really?
So he's one of the ones that I still needed. So now I have him.
I have Raul Cerules. I have Nigel Gearsley.
I love Austin Littleton. He's so cute.
And it's like he's a Mini Cooper. Of course he is.
So
he's
cute.
British. I love it. We got this is Autobahn, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we got Rip Klushkonskys, thank God.
I do want to get that one soon.
We have Francesco Bernoulli's. We have John Lasseter.
Classic.
Yeah.
It's funny. I still don't even have that one. I just have the Radiator Springs version of John Lasseter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's honestly one of my favorite cars, which is
very
so
good.
tragic.
It is sad.
Yeah, it's really sad. And then there's just another Shu Todoroki in here for some reason I can't ascertain. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. And I have actually I'm missing two. That's right. I'm missing two. One of them is scary, as we both know.
I was gonna say, if it turns out the one that you're missing is Machimatsu, I was gonna lose my shit.
It is. And
that's extremely funny.
I could have sworn I had Carlos Crew Chief. I was so sure, but I looked everywhere. I just couldn't find that car anywhere.
Go figure.
Yeah.
I'm still hitting myself because I found Bruce Boxman in a 2-pack, like when I first got back into it, but I didn't get it at the time, and now I regret doing that because I still need him.
That's tragic. Wait, which one's Bruce Boxman?
The Lewis crew chief. Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
crew chief.
This guy's slick. He's like Bob Cutlass. Like,
It's very nice, yeah.
these are just beautiful. Love that. It's interesting there's no number 3. Like, I think, wasn't it like Jeff Gorvette was supposed to be number 3, and then they're like, no, we want to give him his number, so they made him 24.
Oh shit! I literally never thought about that. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it goes 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 95. Oh, wow. That's fucked up what I just did. I'm sorry, Rip. It's 1, 2, 4, 6. No, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 95 and 24. But yeah, anyway. So
This is extremely funny. I feel like I have to show this comment. Because I just think that's just the funniest outcome of this whole thing.
Like, the fact that, because to me, even this one is special. Because it took so long for this to come out. And it's like, the fact that someone would use it so carelessly is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Here, where is John Lasseter? You know, I'll find him.
So I did not know that the Thailand version of Carlos Crew Chief was a more accurate green. I feel like I have to look this up now. I did not know this.
Oh no.
Someone just told me.
Oh no!
Oh no!
On my birth.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely. Under your choppings.
So we the issue with Mach Matsuo is we apparently were called as a noise disturbance in the hotel. We were laughing
Okay.
about it.
Well, no, that's the issue with us, okay? But what made us become a noise disturbance is the issue with Mach. What is it, Matsuo?
I don't know.
Well, it's like Kirk Matchin, but he's scary. Firstly, he has a really scary expression.
I have to bring up a picture of him now.
Yeah,
I feel like I just have to.
so we can see this. He's so fierce. But the bigger problem is that he's big. He's really
He's
big.
really huge.
Yeah,
Like he's a
big.
huge ass
Look,
car.
Looking at him, you would let me try to find like an allegory, right? So we got Shu Todoroki here, right? So I would figure that Matsuo would be like, I don't know, maybe like the size of like Mia and Tia, you know, like a little longer, but generally that size. But no, what we're dealing with is a full-on, like this, right? Like that's the size. Like, and it's so scary. Like you look at him and you think he's much smaller than he is. Ugh. The audience needs to see the actual.
I'm gonna. I need to. Oh God. Oh God.
I have like
that hotel.
I have
room.
such fuzzy memories of this because like I was so tired at this point and like so like me and our friend Ryan were passed out on the other bed. We're just like, oh,
Because I was
and then
just,
in the background I hear
losing it.
these two. I hear these two absolutely losing it.
Because I was
And then
dying. Because I was
minutes
thinking.
later, the
I was
phone
thinking
rings, and
about
everybody's
him.
like, uh-oh.
The phone didn't ring. The guy started speaking to us through the phone. We didn't pick up. You have
That's
to
right.
understand. We didn't pick
Well,
up.
you know.
And he started talking to us through the phone.
Well, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Because-
I don't
Listen, that's how tired I
genuinely-
was.
That is the hardest I have laughed all year in that hotel room. Like that was crazy. But yeah, the hotel, the management called us. They're like, "Excuse me, could you be more quiet?" Which I consider a victory personally.
Lose your minds over a car.
And so that's the thing, right? That happened. But then we didn't get a call, in the hotel.
You only live once.
Yeah, no, you do. You only live once, And I'm like, okay, whatever, right? I'll be the dick. It's fine,
Look at the comparison
They run a
between the
tight ship
promo and how happy he looks, and then look at the image of the diecast. The thing that was making me laugh is like if I closed my eyes at night and I look up at the ceiling and I see this guy, I'm gonna just like scream. I'm like,
he's like, why is he? I think the mouth is what does it. I mean, if he was frowning, that'd be different. He'd be like intense, you know. He would be like determined McQueen. Where's determined McQueen? Did I not put determined McQueen on the
look
table?
at how big! Like, look
Where
at
is
this.
he?
No, he's here somewhere.
Large man.
It's just
We'll
so
find him.
big.
Large.
So that's terrifying. Why is he that big? Whose idea was that? Like, oh God!
I don't know. It's just like you have to see it in the context of the other crew chiefs to like. Here, I'm just gonna get it out.
Yeah, that's
you know
the
what?
thing.
You know
All
what?
the crew chiefs are smaller than the cars they serve. I feel like that just makes sense, you know.
You know, I'm gonna BRB for like 2 minutes because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the bathroom, right, and then I'm gonna come back with Matsumatsu, all right, and then so that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
in
please
2 minutes.
do that. Oh God. Well,
That'd be
like
great.
this has become a positive point for me because we've laughed so much about it, but it genuinely irks me. Like you gotta realize I'm gonna buy that at some point. I have to. And now he's gonna and his headset's white too. Oh God, they're all black. Oh.
It's
Like-
going to loom over
Yeah.
every other crew chief.
It will. Yeah, he will. Yeah, it's really scary.
Oh my god. Both
Yeah.
literally and in a metaphorical sense.
It's like the Hugos, like they're just way too big. At least with Fred, they tried to correct it. They made him way too big and then way too small, and then they did it again, and they just kept unshrinking him until he was kind of normal. But they're not going to do that with Matsumatsu.
Yeah, there were attempts.
Yeah, there were.
No, that ship has sailed.
No, that's a
That
terrible
ship has sailed.
Is he genuinely like? Is he genuinely just like a Jaguar? Is that really what I'm seeing? Like, that's terrifying. Here. No, it's a different mold. If that's like the Leland Turbo mold, I'm gonna be devastated. I'm sure it's not. I'm gonna start moving the crew chiefs out of the way to move on to the next part of the fleet.
No,
Yeah. All
not
right.
Leland Turbo.
All right, there we go. The silver ones. Why are they not in order at all?
Wait, guys, hold on.
Yeah.
I've just realized something really bad. You might have already had this realization, but
Yeah.
I've just realized that Matsumatsuo is the only one that has the correct colored headphones.
I know. I just realized that.
I
while
just
you were
realized
gone.
that.
It's awful.
That makes him. That's
Gets even worse.
okay.
He's
Now
like-
I know. Now I know why he's cursed. It's
Yeah.
because of that.
Intensely cursed.
Look at
Okay.
that. Look at that. Okay, so here he is. And so just for context, this is him next to Austin Littleton. So you see that, it's really scary. And the same is true for like even Autobahn. We go a little bigger.
It's like,
He's still
it's so bad. Even next to
He's
like
so big.
What, Bruce Boxman? Is that the guy? Like,
yeah.
He's the biggest, and he still like severely outweights him. Like,
This is the Carlo Veloso crew chief. So I
want that one.
I want you to see the size here.
Oh God, that's awful.
That is a little It's a little
So
frightening.
yeah, I think that I think a noise complaint. That's the right way to deal with that kind of emotion.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I couldn't have lived with myself if I had stayed silent on the matter.
Well, thank you, because now we have this.
Now we have this very scary joke.
Yeah, and a very, very bizarre, niche, scary in joke.
Yeah. All right, so that's all the World Grand Prix stuff. There's probably bits and pieces that I've missed as well, but we won't fuss about that too much. We may be receiving a celebrity guest.
That's true.
Yeah, within the hour. So we'll see if he shows up soon. Imagine he would. I have this horrible feeling that, like, what if he just, I was so loud in here, he just came up and knocked on the door.
And he was like,
and
nah,
I didn't hear him.
I'm
and
not
then he
gonna
left.
bother.
Like,
Yeah.
what if that happened? I think now is a good time for all the normal people.
Yes.
So here's the normal people. Okay. We have this guy. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone try to guess
cute.
who these are. You won't guess. No
Yeah,
one will
do
guess.
it.
Yeah.
I would love to see.
So I guess I can divide these by the ones that are Cars 1 and the ones
I
that
thought,
are
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna divide these by weight class, like.
Wait,
something.
wait,
I was like, okay, what's gonna happen
Yeah.
here,
by proximity to Matsuo. Yeah. That's how I would go about it personally. I always loved this one. I think there's another one of this. I like it.
there is another one.
But also, aren't these both like Mini Coopers? Like, what's happening here? Like, this is an older one. But...
That's an old. It's old versus modern, but the size
Yeah.
still is probably an issue.
Yeah. I think that's Denise Beam. I think.
Yep, that is. Yep.
My mom likes the name Denise. That's the only Denise that's relevant to me, unfortunately. There's this guy likes Max Schnell.
Oh wow. That is,
Do you remember what this is?
Yes,
Well,
I do. Oh yeah, I mean, you asked if I remembered what that was. I do know that.
I need information.
So this is Bill Revs from the
Okay.
Cotter Pin Bar in Cars 3.
Okay. So this is you're telling me this is the only car I have from that bar.
Maybe, probably, yes.
That sucks. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
I have
Great.
I have many here.
So that's why I was confused.
Very cute. I love the artificial, the different colored door. That's also nice.
Yeah, that is
The
neat.
weathering. I
It's
don't
like
know.
Greg.
Cute. Very cute.
We got Timothy Two Stroke over here. We got this very regular person who doesn't even bother to show their
Now
pride.
that guy is a journalist that appears in Cars 3, and he's the host of the American version of Tire Talkie. which
Oh,
you can see
you're right.
On
This
Cars
guy
TV
is.
screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, this guy is so like normal and stupid, but I love morbing about him because of the fact that they used his name again in
Well,
Cars
you know what
3.
he's like? This guy has similar status to hold on, give me a second. He's here somewhere, I know he is.
I'm on my phone now because I'm tired of my laptop booting me from the stream.
I love that,
Oh.
Annie. That's good.
Well, I'm glad you could come back regardless.
Yeah. Well, you're here before our celebrity guest.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm looking for Dan Slarkenberg, but I can't find him.
I almost bought him yesterday, but I didn't.
Dan Slarkenberg is the biggest waste of money ever. Like, he just is. He's nothing. He's a nothing car. But
But he has a nice expression. And by nice, I mean vaguely irritated.
By nice, you mean the emotion known as Race Official Tom? That emotion?
Better than Race Official Tom. Race Official Tom is a clone. Race Official Tom is not real. I think he's AI generated.
I did have a lot of them as a kid. Where is... Oh, how shameful. Dan
Annie,
Slarkenberg.
no,
He's
where
in
are
here
you?
with the fans.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, he's Dan Slarkenberg level, I'd say.
He's just some guy, like he has no defining qualities, and yet he's like not just some like extra.
Yeah.
Like, he is like a guy.
Somehow.
I feel that way about Natalie Certain too. She's not distinct enough. Like her design is so basic,
Annie, where'd you go?
What do you mean? What, did I disappear?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
see you.
weird. Now I'm back.
she's here now.
I'm back, Jack.
Oh,
Thanks for
Here's-
coming.
here's the woman who ran over the All in All really viciously. She's like, fuck this. Or is that the other one? I always forget.
I think it was both of them together.
Yeah.
They both did it.
But like they get one news report and they're instantly like, "Gah!" They just have an outrage.
No, this is the guy that
Instant
kicks the
boycott.
can. This is the guy who's drinking Ono and kicks the can.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, this is True Blue McCrew right here.
Classic.
This is oh no, that's I thought that was I really hate the tooth fans, you know? Like the
the Mater the Greater ones.
Yeah, I don't want any of those. So I'm glad to see that this isn't one of them. I thought it was. They have like dumb names, like Jimmy and Bobby or something. Anyway, I can't remember who's part of the Audubon Society and who isn't.
Oh God.
Like any of these three could be, but only two of them.
Yeah, one of them isn't. I'll have you guess which one.
Probably this one. She looks the most different.
Yeah, it is the middle one. It is.
Okay.
So the middle one comes in the 2-pack with Dan Sklarkenberg. For whatever.
Oh God. All right. Anyway, I like these a lot because these are actually really nice basic cars that look good.
Oh, yeah.
Like in a real car sense, you know. Like I don't know. There's something neat about that. Most of these are hideous. Like, I mean, Polly Puddle Jumper shouldn't be this big for one thing, but also like that's just not how a car is ever shaped. Like some of the background characters are just kind of hideous. Most of them, in fact. But these are actually really pretty. I like them.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, they're good. I have. Where's the Ferrari guy? I forget his name. Is it Michael Schumacher? Is that his name?
Michael Schumacher.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, not her, Vincent. Not her.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Oh, I found more McQueens. We got Snowplow McQueen.
Oh, nice.
And we got Determined McQueen. There he is.
There he is at last.
This is the stupidest thing that they've ever made.
And yet, love it. I love it. Great expression. Amazing.
Me too, but I'm ashamed to. You know, like it's a guilty pleasure. What else we got? I don't like that. I just have the only Carnival racer I have is Carlo Veloso, and I think a Lightning McQueen somewhere.
Yes, I think I saw you have a McQueen. I only have Carnival McQueen and Carnival Raoul. Those are the only two I have, so I'm in the same boat.
I would like to have all the collections one day. It's like the Neon, the Ice Racer, like all that stuff.
No, the one I think I have all the Neons ? But I need Ice Francesco, and then I have all the Ice Racers. That's sort of my thing.
Oh, there he is.
I never had any of the Carbon Racers. I just got some of those.
So I've got these guys, but then I don't have the white one.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
I have the white one, but not the green one. And it's funny because the green one would always be at Toys R Us, and I just never got it. So I still need the green one somehow, and I have the white one.
Yeah. See, there's some things I saw time and again and just never got for some reason. Like, there wasn't really anything stopping me. I just didn't get them.
Right.
I forgot to put... See, there's always going to be gaps here. Like,
these are the Carbon Racers. They have this black.
Ooh.
On top. You can really see it with Miguel. Kind of pops.
Ooh.
There, yeah.
My goodness. Wait, what is that?
So this is the Carbon Racers series.
Oh,
I got 4 of those. They're my only ones this year.
Someone
was asking about them. They're kind of cool. I was happy to get like a lot of 4.
So let's take a moment before I move these to count just how many. Like, look at this mob of cars that aren't characters. Like, when I tell people like this range made everything, these are all like in the stands. You see most of them for like a second, like literally a second, and they made a whole diecast.
You can't say that about what's her name? See, I can't remember her name, so the point's fucking invalid.
Polly Puddle Jumper?
That's not Polly Puddle Jumper, but yes, I agree.
Oh, shit. Well, who's Polly Puddle Jumper?
A Polly Puddle Jumper is that one that your hand is over. Yeah, that's Polly Puddle
This
Jumper.
one? Oh, then this is... Who is this?
Oh yeah.
That's Coriander Wide Track. That's one. I want that
Coriander
car.
Wide Track.
She
Okay.
is. She has my whole heart. She's so
She's
cute.
very large.
Yeah, a bit large for being a child, I feel.
For being a child. I think we're approaching Matsuo with this
Oh
one.
dear.
I think, here, let's do some comparisons. Let's put her next to Determined McQueen and see who would win
Oh
the fight.
yeah. No.
See that?
Yeah.
Really scary.
The Little Western Duo. Now that is a name I have not heard in a long time. Good to see you.
So many great Western channels.
That's so true.
Those are
So true.
I love the little Wilmar Flats there. I need to get a non-lenticular version of him. I don't have any version of him, but the one I keep seeing is lenticular. Because I love the idea that this is a race fan that just became a simp. Like, I think that's extremely funny.
Wait, which one?
Wilmar Flats, he's like the pink one next to... Yeah.
That actually is his story.
I think that's extremely funny. That there's just this guy who... You know, he started going to the racers. He didn't really have... I think the implication is he didn't really have, like, a affiliation. And then he just sees Mia and Tia, and he's just like, okay, I'm going to become a Lightning McQueen fan now. And I just think that's so funny.
Oh, I forgot. Like, they should be in... I always forgot they should be in with all the
they're fans.
Yeah.
The ultimate fangirls.
Yeah,
I mean, they're the ultimate fangirls for everything. Like Dinoco McQueen, Chick Hicks McQueen. Like, what did I say? Chick Hicks McQueen. What the hell is in my head? I was like, Chick Hicks
That's an
McQueen?
awful thing you just said.
That's a horrible, horrible image.
Chick
Oh
Hicks.
no.
Chick Hicks
Hicks
McQueen.
It's a horrible, horrible image. Oh my.
That's vulgar. That makes me want to throw up. Chick Hicks McQueen. Oh.
Lightning McGreen. Oh no, Lightning McGreen.
No! Oh, make it stop.
That's accurate, unfortunately. I have two of the janitorial Guido.
Oh wait, you have two of those?
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
I have,
that's actually
I got the Chester Whipple
That's
filter.
that's kind of lucky. I'm a little jealous of that. I don't have any of those. I don't even care, but like I just saw that for the first time and I forgot it existed. Now I'm remembering, and now I'm suddenly jealous because you have
Yeah,
two.
I have a double of the whole pack. You have Chester Whipple filter?
Like, it's just such an oddity. I feel like.
Where did he go? I've been tossing all the extras I've been finding into a pile over here. But yeah. Oh, I love these. These are the coolest.
Oh yeah.
It's just so neat. Like, they've got the headsets. And it's like, I only appreciate that because I started with all the versions that didn't
Without
have
headsets, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, God damn, those are so cool.
Oh, that's the Cars 2. Oh shit! Yeah, David Hobbs cap without headset is actually extremely rare now because because the headset one became the main version. So that one's actually pretty hard to find now.
Why is it everything with this general shape is very rare?
I don't think Victor Pavioni is like $100.
All
I
right,
could be
okay.
wrong. I don't know.
I don't know that guy. Who cares about that guy? And then we got Bob Cutlass, who just checked out and decided he wasn't interested anymore.
Bob Cutlass with headset doesn't exist.
No, I wish it did.
Chick Hicks with headset does not exist in the movie, so I don't know why they made a diecast of it.
Yeah, I know. It's very annoying to me. Tex is one of the most beautiful cars in the entire range.
He's great.
Yeah, like, look at this guy. I'm glad we never got a piss Tex Dynaco. I'm so relieved.
A piss to text Dynaco?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, like the piss Meldorado.
Yeah, I'm also glad I kind of want piss Meldorado, actually. I don't...
You feel the compulsion?
Yeah, he's intriguing to me now.
Yeah.
You know? You can't
Artie.
get away with turning Snot Rod into someone else. Like that's
It's just weird. It just looks
I know.
off. It just looks off. I
What is
like
his
him.
name,
I
Artie?
think it's fun that he's in the movie, but it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. What a guy. So he's kind of part of that crowd. And then I got a whole lot of paparazzi.
Oh no.
Yeah, which I love.
no.
These things. We got the cameraman. He's not paparazzi. He's just a cameraman.
Yeah. That is the car that comes with the camera that I used in High Tide as Lemmy's character. So I named Lemmy's character Chuck because that guy is named Chuck, and that's the name of the
Did you
camera.
use Chuck Choke Cables? Did you use this one at some point?
No, I only got that this year. So it was,
Really?
I used
So it's always been this.
It's
one.
always
For
been
some
that
reason,
one.
I always interpreted it as the Cars 2 camera.
I think it's extremely funny that you thought I was using the Cars 2 like death ray fucking camera.
Yeah.
As this is a great question. Is there any next gen hostile takeover bank rep? There is, in the form of the weird NASCAR subline that they did. He's not technically canon to the movie, but they did make him, and it's weird. But he exists. Kind of, I guess, thankfully. I guess is the word. Oh, I really want Studs McGirdle. He's the bigger one with like the camcorder.
This guy?
Yeah, I
He's
like him.
huge. His shape, though, implies he should be tiny.
Yeah.
He's one of those. He's friendly, so I don't give him.
He's friendly. I mean, he's gonna, he's gonna shoot film. That's what he's gonna shoot.
Yeah, not people. Like Machimatsuo is so fun.
Yeah, Machimatsuo just like calls in a sniper. Like that's the headset. He just goes.
We got Andrea and whoever this other one is.
So true, actually.
I don't actually have Corey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wild. Yeah.
I know. It's like a real basic requirement when you're getting the press cards. I have Jay Limo with lenticular eyes.
I also have Jay Limo with lenticular eyes, yes.
Very unfortunate reality.
I mean, I think it just makes him more cursed, which I think adds to it, so.
I have the king's wife, Linda, but I always put her next to Tex because there's no other. Yeah. Because the king is always. I worry about this.
Yeah.
She's seen with him way more than the king.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
What were they not released as? I feel like they. What was the 2-pack that was released with Mrs. the King?
I thought it was Tex.
That's the thing. I know that there was one that had had Linda and the King that came out like a couple years ago. But the original one that I got her in, I think, was with Tex, which is very funny.
Yeah. I mean, I also just think it's wild, like when they're up in the box together, and then the king crashes, and his wife is like, "Oh no,
oh no."
She's not like, Jesus Christ. She's like,
yeah. She sounds like mildly flummoxed by it.
Yeah. She's like, oh damn. All right. That sucks. That's a bummer. Let's see. I think that's most of like the racing kind of press people.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yes, indeed. You still see my camera?
Yes, I can now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, Bessie's very nice. I have a Bessie. Anyone who wants to get Bessie now is kind of out of luck though, because they really price gouged her for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, I was thrilled when Bessie came out.
Yeah.
Was there? When was she first released?
I think the first release was 2010.
Okay.
And then again, it was released, I think, later. It was either 2015 or 2016. And
that's when I got.
Yeah.
Same thing with Frank. I desperately wanted Frank when he first came out, and I didn't get him. So when he was re-released, I jumped on him.
Yeah, I have. I still don't have a metal Frank. I have the plastic Frank, like one of the Franks from the sets. And actually, it's a little bigger, than the diecast Frank, so I'm kind of into it because that Frank is a little small. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I have.
I love this guy. Though it is OP that he's the thing actually spins when
that is
Yeah, but this is just so I love this guy so much. This was my favorite for a long time. So he'll go back there along with Bessie. They're kind of the same vibe. Big Cars 1 kind of creatures.
I love that. I think race official Tom should stay out for the duration of this stream and just look me dead in the eye
I think he
from his
should.
isolated place the entire time.
Let me center him perfectly on the screen.
Oh no.
Oh, terrible.
What's terrible is that this mater is yellowing. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how this is happening, but
How the mighty have fallen.
I only have the plastic Moon Mater where you can take off his helmet, which is weird, but that's the version I have. I still don't have the metal Moon Mater.
Yeah, I have the plastic one as well. I don't remember when I got the metal one. Again, it's just I have no memory of that, but I must have. Oh, I got the Speed Demon like literally 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Let's go! I love Speed Demon.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting her. That chrome is crazy. Look at that. Like it's just so. That's genuine chrome. Yeah, I love that. So that's cool. I don't know where you put like a deity.
This is a great way. This is actually a great note here. So interesting fact is we've had cars that have been made in Thailand very recently. It's been switched to fully Thailand, but originally some of the cars, the Planes diecast line and the Take Flight cars were both made in Thailand, while the rest of the line was made in China. So that's a weird thing. Like the Moon Mater stuff is technically Thailand, and that's like 10 years, not 10 years, but like it's a while before they switched to fully Thailand. So it's kind of an interesting thing.
Yeah, that is bizarre. But I don't know what. So like this was Thailand? Do you think?
I mean, let me see.
It does. Yeah, it says made in Thailand.
And I think the original cars. It says it also says apparently the original cars from 2006 were also all made in Thailand, which is wild. Oh. I did not know that.
I mean, just looking at this alone and the way that kind of the eyelashes are done.
Yeah.
That does kind of look like the more modern Thailand ones. I don't know if there's a correlation there.
I don't
know. Okay, we got the delinquent road hazards. It's taken us. Oh wait, hold on. Come on, I gotta leave him right where he is.
Yeah, this is like Truman Show. He's just looking up at the. You can see through the simulation.
Let's see. These are like my older versions of the delinquent road hazards, and then I've also got nicer versions. Nice DJ. Where's my rough DJ? Is he in here? Where's Ringo? Ringo's beat up. Oh, for some reason I always put these guys along with the delinquent road hazards.
Because, well, I guess they're like the weird sort of inhabitants of Radiator Springs that kind of aren't, but now they're roped in.
Yeah.
Like the end credits, so I guess it works out.
Yeah, kind of occupied the same space in the franchise.
Yeah. I still need the big TJ. I only have the little TJ that they made like in 2007 for some reason. And I have been looking to get a big TJ because I got all the other guys it was this year, but they're beginning. So I love them actually. Like Frank Pinkerton he has my whole like heart.
I know, I love him. He's weirdly a lot like his Cad Spinner.
Yeah, vaguely, because Cad Spinner is so big. I love Cad Spinner too. He doesn't need to be that big. He shouldn't be that big, but oh my god, what a great diecast! I love it. It's so
amazing. He's amazing. Like it's
just so good.
So good.
It's so good.
He's too big, but he's so good.
He's too big, but he's very good. The
Yeah.
deluxe releases, I wish that they brought those back. Sadly, I mean, it was very recently that they canceled them. But the thing is,
Really?
they compensated by just making the packaging more like flexible. Like this packaging
Right.
you can extend and you can make it bigger. So they've been
Yeah.
releasing like semi deluxes.
I hope that
One
doesn't
thing-
discourage them though from like, I mean, some stuff simply cannot fit, you know. So like,
I mean, the thing is, I don't really know about that. Like that's the thing that's like iffy. It's like the stuff that's too big for that. It's like the stuff that's in trouble.
right.
So it's like, I don't know. The thing that I'm also getting is that it feels to me like they don't want to re-release stuff that used to be a deluxe on that packaging because they're like, oh, like, is it worth this? Like, I think there's some kind of value thing there.
Right.
Like, they don't want to like lower their pride by like charging less for something. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna just keep making new ones that would have counted as deluxes,
Mhm.
but now or variants, right? Or like stuff that like I don't know, like
right.
I like they like red. They do red as a 2-pack now because they can justify doing that because it's worth it. So it's a weird
who?
thing. With the Stanley statue, actually.
Oh, they're doing that again.
Yeah, they're doing that again.
That's nice.
go
I
figure.
still got my original. Of course, Stanley's been broken from the base. I don't know if that was delivered or not, but there he is.
I love it. I mean, to be honest, I would like to see more of a story arc in Cars on the Road Series 2. If they did something like that, but that's just me being an asshole. I mean, it would be super fun if they brought back planes, but we know that they're not going to do that unless they really want to incur some kind of toy-making demon.
Where is Lizzie? No, she's. Oh, there she is.
Again, more cruise like racing center stuff would be cool because I feel it was planned for the series and then cut, so I would like to see that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad they're doing new Cars stuff, and it is cool.
I am, yeah.
Oh, you guys remember this one?
Oh, I do remember this one. This is
Yeah.
So this is one of the rare metal releases that they did to celebrate Cars 3 coming out.
Yeah.
It was just like the raw metal. They wanted to show the production line,
Yeah, they did. That's why they
Yeah.
sprayed it in silver paint and then also some gold paint right there, kind of in a random spot.
Well, that that's like the 65th anniversary.
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
exactly
what they were going for.
Yeah.
The real story of this. This is a really fucked up chick Hicks that there's this one booth at the Edison train show that at Greenberg that they what is it, the Greenberg train show in Edison.
Yes. Yeah.
That they sell car stuff at this booth, and this one chick Hicks has been there for like 3 years and nobody buys it. It's always there. He just sits there sad. I heard about it even before I first went to Edison, and then when I did,
That's insane.
Yeah, and I saw it a second time, and a third time, and so finally the last time I was there, I was like, God damn it, I'm just gonna buy it. No one but me in the world is gonna get this, It's just gotta be me. So I did, and now now we have naked chick Hicks. So it's pretty good, I'd say. I didn't put Chick with the other racers at all. He's just not with them.
That's yeah.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh God. Oh God. Why does it feel like one of their eyes is smaller? Like I don't know.
Some sort of optical illusion.
Yeah.
Now, where is Dynaco Chick Hicks? Because I had like a transcendent moment years ago where I never paid much mind to my Dynaco Chick Hicks, and then one day I just looked at it and I was like, this is so cool.
I think Dinoco Chick Hicks is one of my favorite models ever.
Yeah.
It's insanely cool.
No, he's awesome. But unfortunately, I seem to have lost him. I know there he is.
Oh, beautiful. He's so
Yeah.
beautiful. You should go to Edison 2024 because I might be planning some kind of screening. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. It's a different thing.
There's Francesco again.
Oh, I saw a Francesco the other day, and I was like, well, I have to get one because my childhood Francesco is so beat up. But then I bought him, and I looked at him, and I realized he has no teeth. This is a weird, toothless Francesco.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
But I mean, sure, he's got them gums, and them gums do what them gums do.
Well, what about Francesco's mom?
I love Mama Bernoulli.
Yeah, she's so good.
She's great.
Like she clearly raced at some point. Like she's like an old-fashioned race car. It's so clever. Like she's got the little like the head scarf thing going on. She's like her like exhaust pipes are tied into like a kind of a hairstyle.
They're like braids. It's great.
Yeah, it's so clever.
It's a very well done model. Like good character design. Good character design for like a one-off joke, right?
Yeah, honestly. And then this is before you got me the one you got me. This was my best Miles Axelrod.
I see. Yeah.
So I made him just a normal guy, I guess, but he looks really rough, and I also made sure his hat could come off so you could see his hair.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. Fair. Oh, that's amazing.
I mean, look. If this guy has hair, right?
Yeah.
So why not? See, this is how 12-year-old me thought, right? Like, well, I need his hat to come off, and I need to see his hair.
Yeah.
So I hate that. I wish I had a normal Miles Axelrod, but I don't, alas. So that's just how it's got to be, I guess. Yeah. So those are OG cars.
The sound that they made. The sound that they made.
Yeah, honestly, the squeaking. Well, they got me and my sister used the hell out of those guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's now.
I
kind of want to
bring this out. I have to put this comment. I have to pin this comment.
Yet you wouldn't give me cars. Yet you wouldn't give me car dreads, Lemmy. The only way I can read that, James. Look, if I could do it over today, I would have given you dreads. All right, but you didn't have dreads at the time. Maybe that's why you got them. Maybe you were so offended by me refusing.
You're like, I'll just get them in real life.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. But no, I was to give the story on that. We were working on a Cars Roblox game, and I was making car versions of all my friends. I only ever did James. He was actually shaped exactly like Race Official Tom. And it was pretty boring, right? It's like this car, but entirely red with like a black kind of vinyl toupee thing happening. And and he was like, "That's boring. Give me dreads." And I'm like, I kind of feel like most people would be like, like all these losers over here, like these, right? Because like we're not like race car drivers or some shit. We're just normal people. So we're gonna look like this guy. I don't want to look like that guy, but that's probably what I look like in the Cars universe.
It gives off your energy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Victor Pavioni, the one that no one cares about. I said.
Yeah.
It gives off your energy now.
I mean, I'm wearing his color right now.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back, Andy, by the way.
Hi, sorry. Yeah, my phone didn't work out, so now I'm on the iPad. So hopefully that'll remain
Who knows?
working.
Okay, good. Well, we're talking about the time that I refused to give James dreads in our Cars Roblox game.
I'm just gonna get some water as you continue the story.
Enjoy your hydration, dear.
Where is here? I have. Oh, here he is. So here's the Rastafarian, or the Rastacarian. He's just the Rastacarian.
Oh yeah.
He's got extreme dreads.
Oh yeah, he does.
I had an MPS over here recently, and he took one look at that and was like, "That's gotta be racist." And then, well, no, he saw this. He's like, but then he saw this. He was like, "Well, that definitely must be racist." But James is rather fond of the Rastakarian and wanted me to give his character dreads. But I wouldn't because I was a stickler and because I hate that Mel Dorado has glasses and I hate that this guy has dreads. Because if hair is a thing, period, then most cars would have it and everything would look bad. So like, I have to draw the line somewhere. I have to contain this guy so that the whole hair thing doesn't spread too far. So like, what? So if James gets hair, am I gonna have hair? Just this hair on a car? Like, how far does that extend exactly?
You know, I think you
have
just
to stop at some point.
Yeah.
Standards.
Over time.
Looking back, I would have just given him dreads. I wouldn't have been so pissy about it now as I was then. But, you know. You were saying?
I was just gonna say, like, I think over time you've grown to look more like Professor Z. Like, you know, it's over time.
Come over style, yeah.
Adam asked what color you would be if you were a car.
I do think I'd probably be like the color I'm wearing now. Something not too wild, fairly tame, but with some character. Like this guy. Like, that's probably the color.
That matches you perfectly.
I know, yeah. Well, yeah, well,
I mean, it's not quite, but it's very close.
There's one of every color in the rainbow here. Like, honestly, it'd be so fun to organize all these, like,
by color.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have given me that idea.
That would be
probably
so
try to do
cool.
that.
Where do I put the Rastakarian? I don't have anything remotely associated with it.
You just have the 2 Rasta cars now.
I do, and I also have Lightning McQueen or something here.
I didn't say that Lemmy was a German weapons designer. I'm just saying that the German weapons designer that he has chosen to embody, he has grown more similar to in appearance over time. I'm not saying he has grown more maniacal, genocidal tendencies. That's not what I meant.
That's an impressive amount of legalese. I just heard.
You have to know him.
That's from someone. That's
from Sarge, I think. I think that's off like a Christmas Sarge.
It came off of Sheriff's ass.
Yeah, Sheriff. Sorry, I don't know why I just confused the two.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So, riddle me this: why is this one tan and this one isn't? I got them at the same time.
One of them is just yellowed like that.
I know. It's messed up. Well, anyway, putting that pain and suffering aside, I'm now going to start all the crew chief stuff. So I have the full Leakless team.
Shit, all right.
Yeah, that's right. I'm putting all the cards on the table. I've got
okay.
One trunk fresh guy. Just all
what is the the trunk fresh pity? That's so funny.
Yeah, just him.
Yeah, I also have him coming in the large order I made.
A large order. Oh no. I've got these are
you have Chick Hicks wide pity. I'm gonna kill you. I want the Chick Hicks wide pity.
Chick Hicks narrow pity. So
but the Chick Hicks wide pity is the one that like has all the lines. Like the Chick Hicks wide pity is the funny one. There's not a Twitter account dedicated to the thin pity. There is a Twitter account dedicated to the Chick Hicks wide pity.
I thought it was like the one that's like shaped like this.
No, it was the wide one. The wide one is like the hey, like yeah.
Interesting. Wow, color me surprised. And it's weird because my mom got these for my sister like 10 years ago, and I still kind of feel like they're hers. Like I can't really. They don't really feel like mine. There wasn't any point where I'm like, okay, can I have this? I think there was actually, but like. It's just weird, you know, where they kind of belong to her, but like she has no interest in owning them whatsoever. So like, it's fine, but like, it does irritate me. I kind of just for that association want to get new ones.
That's real. That's very real.
Yeah, we got the rocking out pitties.
I love the rock. I love the heavy metal pitties. They're really up there.
Oh yes.
I don't have many Cars 1 crew stuff. I do have the Easy Idle Pity, and the Trunk Fresh Pity, and I do have the RPM Crew Chief. I don't really have that much more than that. It's an interesting rabbit hole to go down because they really did make so much of them.
Ooh, Hank Weathers.
My boy!
So this is the original version of Cal that I also got, and I gave this to Annie. So Annie has this Hank Weathers variant.
I do.
That I forgot about.
You didn't notice the Hank Weathers part until I didn't. You gave it to me and I pointed out.
I didn't. I was like, wow, that's interesting.
I mean, it's so tame. You don't notice it. All my Mia and Tias have their mirrors broken off, and it's very.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I got the gold ones too, but they each just have the right hand mirror.
Yeah.
I really want just the straight up red ones with like the serving trays that flows like.
Oh, I have the lenticular versions of those, not like the regular versions, sadly, but I have lenticular features.
Yeah. I'd rather not have them at all if they're gonna be lenticular.
Yeah.
Gotta admit. Let's see. We're getting pretty close to being done with all the Cars 1 stuff, I think. I've got another Bob Cutlass for some godforsaken reason. I've been going along and looking at these. I think which one looks better? I think the one here. What do you think?
Ooh. Oh, there's interesting things with the mouth going on. It's the mouth that's got me because the left one I can see the teeth better, but the right one has the tongue painted in, which I feel might be
like more Bob Cutlassy, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say tongue one. I choose the tongue.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Other one gets it.
The other one gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. Let's see. Where's
another one bites the dust, and another one bites, and another one bites, and another.
That
one
really is how
bites
it feels.
dust.
I've been tossing like one of those every 10 cars into the pile. Okay, we got Mia and Tia as Mater fans, so I like these.
Those are
two.
great.
I don't like all the other Mater fans, but I like those.
Well, you're in luck because they really didn't make that many other Mia and Tia Mater fans.
Thank God. All right, so, I've got. Why do I feel like? Oh, is this the guy that came with the gong?
No, this is one of the Tokyo Mater Pities that modifies him.
Whoa, weird. Oh, and I've got. Is this Ido-san?
Yeah. No, it's not, and it should be. This pisses me off because they
should be. It really should be.
They made like 3 versions of this car, and they all look the exact same. I mean, like, but they're all different characters. So this is actually called Trent Croto, which is weird to me. I don't really like that it's not Ido-san, but go off.
Yeah, that's disturbing to me. I remembered some sort of fuckery happening there.
Unfortunately, they did not make a Mia and Tia for every Mater short.
They should have.
I think they only did it for not Tokyo Mater. They did it for Mater the Greater and Rescue Squad Mater, and I think that's it. Which is sad because they made like and actually made two versions of them for Rescue Squad Mater because they made the Dalmatian versions and then they made the nurses. But they didn't make.
You're right. They did.
They didn't make the heavy metal Mater ones or the Tokyo Mater. They didn't even make the Mater Private Eye Mia and Tia, and that would have been peak. We all know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no Mater Private Eye diecast is an L because they did not make any. They made no Mater Private Eye diecast. Just let that sink in.
I'm gonna proudly go on. I'm gonna proudly go on record and say I want Big D. That's what I want.
I also want Big D.
Yeah, we both want Big D. Damn it!
I think we can all say that. Yeah.
Seriously, it's so cool.
there would have been the conundrum of like, do they just make them in black and white, or do they try to decide if they?
Yeah,
That was
I guess
part of
that
it,
is something,
unfortunately.
They should have just made them in black and white.
Yeah.
I would have preferred color versions, and I'm sure they could have figured out what colors they would have been.
They made like the thing is you could definitely at least make the Carba Cabana.
Look at them. Look
Because
at
they
them.
appear in
Brothers.
color at the end.
Why
They did make a
Brothers.
proper diecast of the UFO, but it is very hard to find. They also made a mini of the UFO, which is now being re-released.
Yeah, that's what the Mater UFO.
Yes.
As if there's more than one. Is this?
Yeah.
Is this
This is a great point. That's
Hold
the
on,
Gong
what's
Pity. That's the Gong Pity.
Okay, that's the one with the gong. Okay, I see.
They did make all the time travel Mater cars in tan, like in sepia, and the ghost cars all in green. So I think they could do it. I don't know.
Where I don't know what happened to the gong. It's around here somewhere. Then I've got a single piston cup for the king. And I've got a single table. I hate this stuff. This is why I gave you the cone. I like what am I
Give me the
supposed to
cone.
do with one? Like I don't even have half of Radiator Springs. Do I really want a single table? Like
If you
What
want
about the
if you
rest
don't
of
want
the
that
building
table,
goes-
give that table to me, because that table is like the one thing I think I actually technically don't have from 2013.
well, then you need the table. I'll give it to
You
you.
gotta
I
give me
don't
the
want
table.
this table.
I'll take the table.
No, it's yours. You'll have the table.
Perfect. I'll keep it with this stupid cone.
Good. Put the cone on the table. Save
Yeah,
space.
Yeah, I mean they can eat the cone for all I care.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, the taxi guy. I like taxi guy.
He's so cool.
He is. Yeah, I like him. Oh, where's Upper Deckington?
Oh shit! I need Chopper Deckington. He's so like cool.
He is peak Cars 2.
You know what? It's ridiculous that they have a double-decker bus in the Cars universe, but what's even more ridiculous is the fact that they actually tried to somewhat, I don't know if they really tried to justify or explain it, but they did release a Topper Deckington that can fit multiple cars within him, and that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. How do we...
I know. There he is.
That's great.
Dare
I
I
love it.
say?
That's excellent. So those two are a pair.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I keep forgetting to get him. I really do need to get him. He's nice.
Yeah, no, he's great. And then we've got, of course, the Pope Mobile with the Pope inside.
Praise be.
The Pope Mobile that is wild.
He's here.
This
I'll
is
go home now.
This is possibly the funniest comment I've seen. Can we get a giant Vern taxi that can store cars? That's terrible. I hate that.
Oh,
That's
I
so
think
funny.
I think we're about to receive our celebrity guest.
Oh shit. That's exciting. We're on the precipice of something, guys.
We
And
are.
it's not just me eating. Giant Revni Grillante. I'm just gonna keep this message up so that when everyone comes back, they can just see this.
It's a classic.
The real assassination attempts happened in cars. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They tried to shoot the car pope. He's not the special guest, but he's here as well.
Was that Nigel?
Yeah, he's here.
Nigel!
Hold on. I'll nab
Bring him!
He's so
Bring
fat
him!
now, though. He's so hard to.
Is
so
he
big.
fat?
Big. Like,
Ah! Nigel! Hi,
hey,
Nigel!
buddy, don't go.
Nigel! Ah!
Come on, buddy.
Hi, baby! Hi, he's large!
He's quite large right now.
He is extremely large.
Yes, he's always been large, but he's bulked up. Bulked up.
Bye, Nigel. Oh, he's a gift. I love him.
He's very cute. I think the Queen is dead in the Cars universe. I mean, that would be so sad, wouldn't it? It would give new meaning to the home of Lightning McQueen and Sir Tow Mater sign, I guess.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Really
Celebrity guest joining us in 2 minutes.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Yes, he's very near. Oh,
You just bought the Queen? That's actually lucky. I need to get the Queen still.
I do need to get the Queen as well. My Disney Store Queen. I took out all my Disney Store stuff recently, and my Queen is like, she was at the bottom, so her crown was smushed for like a year.
No!
Yeah, so when she came out, the crown, it's like a rubber, so it stayed in that position, and now I have to like. I guess I could fix it, but I'd have to like create some sort of mold to keep it straight.
That's what I'm worried about with like this one. You know, I always have to put this one in place because this gun is like, this gun is not.
So that's the one you agonized about putting in.
Probably the flamethrower. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pull out all the cars.
Yes, Cars on the Road released the same day the Queen died, and that's extremely funny to me. I meant to put a top comment, but it keeps going because people keep typing.
That is wild. Look at all the orphan pitties over here. Isn't that sad?
No.
Oh, you have the 2 different color variants of Sal Macchiani. I don't know how I feel about that. That's also weird that they did that.
Wait. Oh yeah. That's messed up. What's also messed up is I cast him in clay, and it's never come out of there. There's a little.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's tragic. We got another Stacy.
Oh, wonderful.
We got
I love the Octane Game team. That's slay.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, my favorite crew chief of all time is the Octane Game crew chief. He's so cool. Look at this.
That's a great.
Oh, look who we got here.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you know where the I'm trying to get to a McDonald's.
A McDonald's.
I don't know where there's a McDonald's.
We don't have a McDonald's around here for 50 miles.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey guys. As you can see, we're halfway through.
Oh, that's pretty
We're
cool.
halfway.
Radiator Springs.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
What is?
Like that, the whole area is Yamato. Hey guys.
Yeah, it's all
Hi.
stuff. So they've got like it's kind of tragic. They made like half of it, and then they canceled it in the middle. So that's as much of Radiator Springs as exists.
Okay.
Well, actually, there is. What is that? What am I missing?
I heard you guys are talking about cars.
Yeah. This is
We
the
definitely
Cars.
are.
The car. We all. Yeah.
Oh,
We're doing Cars stream on my channel, so that's.
Oh,
So
okay.
just be aware of that. We'll probably. I don't know what we'll do. It's up
Yeah,
to you guys
we'll
from
probably
here on
taper
out.
off soon. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably go through a little bit more of this.
I think we'll go through a little bit more, and then we'll reconvene. I'm thinking maybe not tomorrow. I don't know when you're free, but I was thinking in a couple days Garnet will be free. We could do something like that as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm busy on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Maybe the 30th.
Yeah, I mean, any of those earlier, the days before the New Year's Eve, I think should be decent. Like, they said something about the 29th, like maybe, so I don't know, 29th, 30th. See about that?
Yeah, I got
everyone
people coming over on the 29th, so the 30th that will work well. But
yeah,
we were going through the crew chiefs right now, so we've got like all the pit crews, which is kind of cool. I've only got a few of those.
So I have to ask: is that police car? Is that the axle accelerator piston cup? No, that one.
Oh, this one.
Is that one axle accelerator or the rescue squad trooper? Because I cannot tell them apart.
This is axle accelerator. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I can't tell them apart either. I think I had both, but repainted one. I think is what I did. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff like they made.
What's it called? Tale of Mater?
Yeah, all the Mater tall tails.
Tall tales, yeah.
Yeah, they have all those.
Yeah.
I do have a favorite the Tokyo Mater.
Tokyo Mater is very cool.
That one. Yeah, Tokyo Mater.
This guy
yeah,
here.
There we go. Yeah.
Here, take a seat in the grand chair.
Oh.
Here, give people your thoughts on Tokyo Mater.
Oh yeah. Okay. So obviously what I love about it, so Tokyo, it's obviously Mater goes to Japan. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's been modified to a race car. That's what I love about his motto. He gives like it's like you make something old to something new.
Yeah.
That's what
right.
I love about
Honestly,
this
a
Mater.
total transformation.
So-
Very restored.
Yeah,
like a
it's
restored
very
Mater.
restored.
And here's Kabuto, who he races
Oh.
against. So you got the set.
Do you have one where he becomes stock?
stock. I want that one.
Really?
Yeah, I want that one too. I don't have that one, but they did make it.
I don't think I have that one.
Because you have a lot of cars.
Yeah.
I do have this one, which they released recently, which is Kabuto with like a flame in the back. So he's got that.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of
think
fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think
Very
that's
fun.
the version I have. I think I have Kabuto playing somewhere.
Isn't there a Mater with? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, you have like, is that your whole collection of Mater or?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's some more stuff in the bins I haven't gone through yet,
Okay.
but that's the bulk of it. Like, those are all
Yeah.
things apart from maybe 4 or 5 that are missing somewhere.
I actually do have a genuine question.
Yeah.
So, for this set, since we have Radiator Springs, are you planning to add sand to it? It's just this general idea because I did that with
No, this is
my-
just a temporary setup. I just pulled
Okay.
it out for the day.
it's because
Yeah.
I did that with my Down the Mine project. I actually used sand.
Yeah.
And
I
it
think
was-
sand, yeah.
Radiator
Yeah.
Springs, 100%. I'd like mix sand with glue, you know,
Oh.
and create that surface.
maybe it could be
Territory.
like Mhm.
Or like terrain. It's totally like a terrain project for Radiator.
yeah,
Springs.
so
There's
that
so much
maybe
ground.
you could add like a so let's say you have like a cardboard of this whole size of the table,
Right.
and then obviously you put sand in it, but also you want to put glue so that
Right.
the next time you guys use it, you know.
Yeah,
It
you got
wouldn't-
these solid boards of sand
Yeah,
that you can
exactly.
just kind of put together, reassemble.
But it's also going to be a messy process because like it's sand.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
get all over your eyes and your face. That's the part you gotta be careful.
Believe me, I've used so much sand in the past for various
Oh,
projects
okay.
where I drag it inside.
Oh
and,
God.
You know,
Yeah,
when I'm
sand
doing
is
like
fun.
floor lines and stuff, you know, it ruins your house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know if this is true. I don't know if you guys ever done this, but like when I got like my bag of sand, it comes in wet, so
Mhm.
that when you put them in, it dries.
Yeah.
So that it could look like it's
Kind of mold it.
like it will come a little bit more like sand, you know, like actual sand.
Right.
That's kind of the best part.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought that's just an idea.
No,
It's
that's
Yeah.
cool,
just
honestly.
an idea.
Yeah, that's definitely how I would approach it if I, you know, either that or I guess I'd mix paint and create, but then you wouldn't get the texture. So
I
That
think
is-
there's like a combination of like painting a ground because you have to kind of have it a little bit flat, but then you could put
Mhm.
sand on top and you can kind of make that flat. You can make it work.
yeah,
I don't know.
there's-
Well, I mean, you know, Lemmy, if we end up doing something, we'll have to experiment with it.
Oh yeah, no, but that's. I imagine if you and I collab on cars, Vincent, like I'll do a lot of model work for that. Like,
Yeah,
those
well,
are-
it'll
yeah.
be fun. It'll be fun to see.
yeah, I would love that. We've got well, these are pretty much the only early Radiator Springs guys I have.
Oh, when they were racers.
No, when they were when the town was booming and they had all
Oh,
the
yeah, that is
citizens,
true.
You know?
Is
So
that
you
a?
know-
Don't you
Is
also
that-
have a Blue Mater before he became?
yeah, he's back here. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Oh, you do have a Hank Halloween. So if you're gonna organize them,
What in colored format?
there we go. Put him in the. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I love this
Wonderful.
guy.
Yeah.
He was like you know, he was like a road racer around town. I think
Yeah.
is his story.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so we haven't gone through most of the Cars 2 stuff. Only the stuff that's kind of tangential.
Oh yeah, we did talk about cars when we were in a
Yeah,
like the second
just
one
last
at least.
night,
The
yeah.
second one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of Cars 2 stuff as well we haven't gone through, but we're gonna do all that in a few days because me and Vincent both kind of assumed that this would take a few sessions.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so we'll taper this one off, I think, and then
Okay.
we'll reconvene in a few days for the
Yeah.
grand finale.
That
But
was.
Sounds good.
yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah, but anyhow, here, I should probably
Oh, yeah.
sign off.
Yeah, sure.
Annie, where are you?
What?
Where are you, Annie? Annie,
What?
come
I'm
back
here.
to us. Come back to
Wait,
us,
is my
Annie.
camera off?
It is now, yes.
It is
Oh.
now.
Oh, how did that happen?
There you
Yeah.
are.
It was your
But,
chin again.
So
That's
this is what we got so far. Here, let me detach the camera so I
Yes.
can here. How do I would like to flip the camera, please.
Please.
I love this like
Please.
grandma.
Thank
you.
commercial.
Yeah, here. That's how we do it. So anyway, here's what we've got. It's quite a lot. There's still some bins down here as well. That's all my Disney Store stuff right there.
Great.
There's some planes in there.
I love the Quick Changers playset. That, oh my god, I love that playset so much.
What, that one there?
I love that playset. I love that.
It's awesome.
I stripped the gears of it, so it doesn't really work the same.
Oh,
So
well, it's a sign of a lot of play.
Yeah.
There's all the Precision Series
to be
boxes.
fair, I kind of,
Yeah.
I could have done.
Yeah.
I could have handled it a little more gently because I also used it as a rod torque red line torture device. That was
we all needed our rod torque red line torture device. That was a requirement. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
But anyway, so I think I'll probably take my leave here. We'll
Yeah,
start.
I mean, I think
days.
we could probably just sign off here then and come
yeah,
back
unless you want to wildly entertain the audience some more, that's an option. But
I love to wildly entertain the audience, but I don't know. I feel like the environment's right to just kind of finish it off. In a few days.
I think so too.
Okay.
Besides,
I guess I came in at a good time for you.
you
guys.
did,
Yeah.
We finished with like all the Cars 1 stuff,
I was so late, and I was like, oh, I gotta make it.
No, I'm really glad you're here, but I'm also glad you were a little late because like we got a good chunk of it done. Like this is like halfway. Like I mean, it's not halfway in terms of Mattel 155 diecasts, but it's halfway in terms of like there's all the plastic stuff and the quick changers, and like I want to do all that too. So we'll do that.
No, totally. I'm so down. I'm so down. I'm so down to have a stream that's not like 8 hours long, right? Like, this is great. So but, I mean, this has been very fun so far. I've enjoyed it.
I've been loving it. I mean, it's just great to like, because you know what's going on. Like I could rattle on about this to all my other friends, and they're like,
I'm very happy that we made as much progress as we did, though.
Yeah, we kind of tore through it. So anyway, I'm signing off now. But it's been great, guys. I'm glad you could be here, Annie. I'm glad that we were all, we got through like a tremendous volume. I'm just, I mean, you would think I would be used to this by now, just seeing all these cars, but I'm not. Like,
it's something to see them all together, and that's why I like doing these streams because people get to. I get to look at all my cars together. People get to look at the volume of cars that they made. It's a bit of documentarianism in there as well.
Documentarianism. Oh, well, yeah. What a word. But it's true. No, that's absolutely, it's awesome. Anyway, so we'll reconvene.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. You guys should know my Twitter, but if you don't, you'll just see the notification for next week.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna release the Real Gone theme at some point. I gotta release
Jesse made a mashup of Edward's theme and Real Gone. It's very cool.
I brought that up to him last night when we were calling. And I was like, did you do a Real Gone Edward theme? Because that kicked ass.
Like that was a commission piece. Because at first I didn't see it work. But when I made it, I was like, okay, I can see why.
It's surprising,
I was like, okay, that works. But I just don't know when to release it because, I don't know, I have other minds to release it before Real Gone. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Well, no hurry. I mean, you're the musician. You decide. But anyway, so, that's...
All right.
So I've said goodbye 7 times.
All right.
But, anyway,
good night, everyone. See you soon.
Yep, see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Bye, Jesse.
No. can't do this. He's not gonna break. This is like a game of chicken to see who's gonna crack first, who's gonna leave first.